Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, no it don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed, made calm. You on the road and chill, do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-God G-O-D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
Salute to the orange and blue skies. You already know what the vibes. You know what time it is, man. It's Knicks basketball tonight. Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Knicks versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Knicks coming in on the season 37-22 on the season. Bucks coming in at 26-31. Knicks coming off of a loss at the Cleveland Cavaliers 109-94, man. An uninspiring basketball by the Knicks. Knicks have been playing uneven against the top teams in the league, man. So hopefully they could right the ship and turn around and get another dub tonight against the undermanned Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee. Knicks versus the Bucks. No Giannis playing tonight, so hopefully the Knicks could get their bearings right, get this win tonight. But after this game, it's some real tough games coming up Sunday against San Antonio. Then they got OKC, Denver next week as well. So, hey, man, the season's going to get a lot tougher. The stretch is going to get a lot tougher, man. Hopefully, like I said, the Knicks got to get their bearings right. Got to start playing better. Got to start playing with more energy and more pace and more effort, man. Got to put more effort out there. Don't explain why you're losing to the Cavs by 15, 20 points, getting blown out by the Pistons, man. You got to bring your A game. I'm starting to question a lot of these guys' competitive nature. Basketball is a sport, is a competitive sport. Either you're gonna have the heart to play the game, or you just don't want to play the game. So you got to start questioning these guys' heart, because, like I said, there's no way you got your core four players playing and you losing games like this, man. It don't make no kind of sense. Knicks got to really play. You got to put your pride aside, your ego aside, and you have to perform out there. You get paid to perform. You got to perform. If you not competing or you're not a competitive person, this is not the game for you. So hopefully, like I said, they can start getting stuff right, man, and get their act together, man. But first of all, thank you, man, for joining this live podcast, man. Knicks versus the Bucks from Milwaukee. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Also share it on all social media platforms, man. Also for the Aboriginal Sports Network, the link is right there in the chat, man. Make sure you go and subscribe. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And if you're following on X, formerly Twitter, make sure you just hit that follow button, man. But tonight, like I said, they're playing another undermanned team, but it don't even matter. Undermanned, full team. The Knicks got to bring their A game. Brunson, Bridges, and Towns got to get their act together, man. This stuff don't make no kind of sense whatsoever, man. Going out here and laying eggs in games and stuff like that, shooting abysmal and stuff like that. Where's your competitive nature? You have to have a heart. You got to play the game that you love. You say this is the game you love, but in the big games, they don't show up. You got to show up in the big games. All the past stars of the NBA showed up for the big games on prime time on TV. They showed up and showed out. These guys, like I said, it looked to me like their heart pumps Kool-Aid, man. So we'll see. Like I said, they should get a win tonight against the Bucks, but then again, you just never know, man. With the Bucks, there's going to be no Giannis tonight for the Bucks. So hopefully, like I said, this could be a dub. But then after this, they play San Antonio on Sunday at 1 o'clock. I'll be back to do that game. And then also they play OKC and Denver next week as well. So Knicks got to get their stuff together. And even against OKC, I don't think SGA going to play. But, man, the way OKC been balling, man, them guys they don't even skip a beat. Yeah, they might lose a game, but, hey, they play with a lot of heart, tenacity. effort and energy out there and stuff like that. So the Knicks gonna have to, hey, I know they don't like playing full 48 minutes, but hey, going down the stretch, you're gonna have to give your full effort, 48 minutes in a game. That's what a game consists of. 48 minutes. There's only 2 hours on the basketball court. If you can't put forth your full energy out there for 2 hours, then you don't need to be playing the game, because it don't make no kind of sense. And like I said, I'm gonna be watching this game tonight, see what Bridges do and Anunoby do. Is like I know Anunoby just came off an injury. Bridges, Towns, Brunson, hey, they got to show up and show out for this game against the Bucks, man, and especially next Sunday against the Spurs. But shout out to the chat. See Dewani, what's good, soldier? Salute. Yeah, let's get this ship right tonight, man. We'll see how these guys do tonight. They got to get this ship right tonight, man. This don't make no kind of sense. You got Boston over there, number one in the Atlantic Division, no Jason Tatum. You got Jaylen Brown over there with, Vucevic and some other like backups or whatever out there, and they busting people's ass out there because they putting forth effort. All it is effort, hustle, and determination. That's all it is. The Knicks players got to play up. You got to show up and show out. You got to play with energy, determination, and effort. The main thing is effort. You got to put forth an effort out there. You're getting paid to perform. You're supposed to perform. That's what you get paid for. If you don't want to perform, we don't need you here, man. We need to start getting rid of in the offseason. Hey, just start breaking down the team. See who needs to be here, who don't need to be here. I already got a good idea who don't need to be here. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But, hey, this season will tell. Anything short of a championship run or something like that is a failure to me. I don't care if this is Mike Brown's first year there. But these players been here for the last couple of years. It's like anything short of that is a failure, man. These guys got to step up and step out, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you got all the talent in the world. Yeah, the scheme might be different, but talent is still there. They've been playing basketball for 30, for 40, 20-something years. It's like you don't just lose that overnight, man. If you're competitive out there, you're going to win a lot of games. Effort and determination going to determine a lot of wins in the game. But if you look at a lot of Knicks games, you don't see a lot of effort out there in most of the games. And then the shooting is just atrocious. The shooting is abysmal. It is abysmal. Iman Perry, what's good? Salute. Yeah, Sonny Styles is a beast. Yeah, I seen his brother today too, man. Ran a 4.28, man, for a DB, Lorenzo Styles Jr. I was like, it must be something in them Styles brothers, man. But that Ohio State, man, that's like 5 players from Ohio State now, the big 4 plus Lorenzo Styles, a DB. So Ohio State, man, 5 big-time players. Carnell Tate, Sonny Styles, as well as Caleb Downs and Arvell Reese, and now Lorenzo Styles. Man, Ohio State had a squad out there, man. So, like I said, with the Giants, any one of the 4 big players will do for me, but Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, Arvell Reese, Carnell Tate, whichever one falls, man, the Giants take them, I'll be happy with any one of those if we can get them, So, yeah, he got a brother. That's his brother, Lorenzo Styles, the DB. He ran a 4.28 today, man. They was talking to his mom, their moms and stuff like that. Yeah. So I was like, wow, I didn't even know he had a brother until I seen him. I was like, oh, Lorenzo Styles. And I should have remembered it because they both played together this year. He was a DB and stuff like that, number 3. But he ran a 4.28. I think he had the fastest time. He said, I don't see Downs, Reese, or Styles come out. Man, the way it is, man, Sonny Styles he done got himself up into the top 5, man, because at first everybody had him like number 14, 11, 10, like that, man. And somebody's like, it's too hard to take him at number 5, but, man, that dude is a freak. He's like, it's almost like, what is the dude from the past, Javon Curse, the freak, Javon Curse, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this draft is going to be nice, man. See what the Giants do at number 5. If they sit there, if they move back and get more draft picks or whatever. But I don't think if they move back, I don't think they're going to move that far back because you don't want to miss out on any of those top guys right there, man. It's interesting to see what they're going to do. Are they going to go defense or are they going to go the offensive line or the raw receiver? But I think they're going to go defense, man. If you can get a big-time middle linebacker like Sonny Styles, or you can get like Caleb Downs, a safety in the back end of the defense, because that's been most of our problems with the Giants is like that. After the front 7, you know what I'm saying, is like the secondary and also the corner. I mean, the safety. So if you got one of those playmakers back there, that helps out. Yeah, it helps your defense tremendously. Put more pressure on the offense. Yeah, I know. We was all things like we need receivers, we need help, but man, looking at some of these defensive players, like man, boy, if they get any of them defensive players, man, that'll help our defense out tremendously. See what we're gonna do in free agency and stuff like that, man. See, you know, and then I was looking at some other DBs and stuff like that. What's the name? Another safety that's real good is what's that? Emmanuel McNeil Warren from out of Toledo. He's another playmakers too out there and stuff like that, man. Then you got Mansour Delane, the cornerback out of LSU. Yeah, this draft is stacked in the top part of the draft. And this is a deep draft too, as far as for linebackers and on the defensive side. This is a defensive draft right here. You got a lot of defensive linebackers and stuff like that, man. So, and this is a receiver draft too. Is a rich and wide receiver. You can get some receivers in the third round, second round, fourth round. So, hey, man, we're gonna have some options, man. So we'll see. And the only thing I like about it, yeah, like you said with Harbaugh, man, like Harbaugh, though, he knows linebackers, he knows defense, he knows safety. So whatever he picked, hey, I know they're going to use him to the best of their ability. So I'm not even worried about it being a wasted pick or anything like that. He ain't going to be like Dayball. He ain't going to get these guys and then just sit them down or that's why he picked the defense, the coordinators that he picked, the defensive coordinators, man. So Giants going to be an aggressive defense. And the number one thing, we're going to try to stop the run, which I've been banging the table for. We got to stop the run first, man. I know everybody like the pass rushing and all that stuff, but you got to stop the run. If you stop the run, that means you got physical. That's physicality right there. And you got people that can stop the run. That's you a physical team, But that's why you said we got gashed, and we've been getting gashed because, like I said, guys don't want to stop the run, So, hey, hopefully I know that's going to change. So I'm not even worried about that. Yeah, I'm gonna build the Seahawks defense. Everybody come copy the Seahawks. Yeah, actually, what's called work for came from Harbaugh. McDaniel McDonald. Yeah, he came from Harbaugh. He was under Harbaugh before he left and went to the Seahawks. He was with the Ravens. Yeah, and like I said, football is getting back to the run game. So hey, we got to be physical. We got to stop the run. So. You know how they said the running back position was devalued the last couple of years, but now it's back. I'm about to tip off in a few minutes here. Let me see what the Bucks starting lineup is going to be. I know for the Knicks, it's still going to be Towns, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, and Brunson. For the Bucks, it's going to be Miles Turner, Kyle Kuzma, AJ Green, Kevin Porter Jr., and Ryan Hollins. So again, Knicks playing with a full squad is like, yo, you should be able to beat these guys, man. There should be no excuses in this game, man. But like I said, the Bucks are a scrappy team. If they run and run in transition, it's gonna be tough, man. They're gonna beat the Knicks because, like I said, the Knicks don't like to run too much, man. They'd rather just be a half court team. That ain't gonna work like right now because these teams want to run. Yep. The GM of the Seahawks, man. That dude is nice. That dude is nice. He know what to do, man. He build that defense. Yeah, I want to see what we're gonna do in free agency and all that stuff first, because free agency comes first, then the draft. All right, about to tip off. Look like it's gonna be Towns against is it Kuzma? At least with the Giants, we finally got a dude who knows football compared to all these, first year head coaches, GM, all these type of stuff. Man, got somebody who actually knows the defense and can build a defense. All right, the tip is up and the Bucks got it. All right, Kuzma with the ball into the front court, guarded by Towns at the top of the key. Kuzma looking, finds Porter Jr. Porter Jr. with the ball.
Did you find the manual? Yes, of course.
With the ball, guarded by OG at the top, down the lane, lays it up off the glass. No good, rebounded by Brunson. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson, guarded by Hollins at the top of the key. Over to Bridges, down to Towns, guarded by Kuzma. Towns in the post. Towns in the lane, throws it to Hart, back out to OG for a 3-point shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Green with the ball. Over to Porter Jr. Oh, back to Porter Jr. Down the lane. Corner to Hollins for his 3-point shot, and is good. And the Bucks strike first, 3-0. Knicks quickly inbounds Brunson over to Hart, back to Brunson. Brunson with the ball now. Around the Hart screen. Brunson over to Josh Hart. Wide open 3-point shot and is up and is good. And we're tied at 3. So that's a good start for Josh Hart. Bucks with the ball now. Porter Jr. with the ball. Porter Jr. at the elbow, guarded by Hart. Over to Turner at the top of the key. Turner to Hollins. Hollins back to Porter Jr. Looked like he walked. In the corner to Miles Turner for his 3-point shot is up and is good. 6-3 Bucks. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Over to Towns now at the top of the key. Towns down to Bridges, out the Hart. Fakes the 3-point shot, comes in and shoots a 15-foot jump shot. No good. Rebounded by Turner. Over to Hollins. Hollins with the ball, guarded by Bridges. And he almost loses it. Hollins around a Turner screen. Over to Turner, and he turns it over, so it'll be Knicks ball. All right, Knicks quickly inbounds Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Hart. Hart at the top of the key, over to Towns, being double teamed. Towns guarded by Kuzma. Towns back out to Hart. Another wide open 3-point shot, and is no good. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here comes the Bucks. So it looked like they're just going to be leaving Hart open. Over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. with the ball now at the top of the key. Over to Hollins. Hollins at the top of the key. Back to Porter Jr. guarded by Towns at the elbow. Porter Jr. in the lane. Throws it out to A.J. Green for his 3-point shot from the elbow. Is no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Bridges' shot is up, and it's blocked by Turner. Porter Jr. with the ball down the lane and lays it up off the glass and in. 8-3 Bucks. Knicks quickly inbounds to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Throws to Anunoby. Guarded by Green. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So OG would be at the free throw line. Bucks with an early 8-3 lead. All right, so OG at the free throw line for 2. So the Bucks shooting good so far. OG's first free throw is good. All right, let's see OG's next free throw. And that's what these guys been doing. They be making one, miss one, making one, miss one free throw, man. They got to be making both free throws. Shooting a lot of 50%. And OG free throw is no good. Rebounded by Turner. Turner with the ball ahead to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. into the front court. Around the Kuzma screen. Over to Miles Turner. And he loses the ball stolen by OG. Out to Josh Hart. Hart with the ball into the front court. Hart looking. Hart down the lane. Hart throws it out to OG. OG in the lane, in the corner to Hart. Fakes the shot. Now it takes a 3-point shot and is good. 8-7 Bucks. So it looked like they just going to leave Hart open in this game. So Hart going to have to be knocking these shots down. All right, Bucks with the ball. Rollins with the ball. And it's stolen by Bridges. Bridges throws the head to Josh Hart down the lane and lays it up and in. And the Knicks take the lead 9-8. So good defense, Bridges. All right, Rollins with the ball. Rollins into the front court at the elbow, guarded by Hart. Now around the green screen, Rollins over to Green. Over to Porter Jr., guarded by Bridges. Porter Jr. in the lane, over to Green. Fakes a 3-point shot. Step back, 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the ball into the front court. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson over to Hart in the corner. Back out to Brunson at the elbow. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Green. Brunson in the lane. Step back, free throw line, jump shot is good. 11-8 Knicks. So Knicks shooting much better in this game. Rollins with the ball for the Bucks. Over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. down the lane, lays it up and is blocked by Josh Hart. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Brunson at the elbow, pull-up three-point shot is up and good. And the Knicks with a 14-8 lead, timeout on the floor, Milwaukee. 7:23 left to go early first quarter. Knicks 14-8. Knicks on an 11-0 run. Good defense by Josh Hart. This is a good start for the Knicks. Hopefully, like I said, just keep it, like I said, and just keep your foot on the gas on, in this game. Like I said, there's no way this team should be in a game with you, by the third quarter, man. So good start. Let's see how long they keep it up. But you know how the NBA is a game of runs, so the Bucks will make their run too. But the Knicks, like I said, keep up the hot shooting. Let me check out some other scores around the association. All right. Halftime, Cleveland up 54-50 over Detroit on the road. Also, 6:35 left to go in the second quarter. Boston up 46-40 over the Brooklyn Nets. 8:30 game, Memphis at Dallas, and the 9:30 game, Denver at OKC. So that Memphis-Dallas game will be starting off soon. Yeah, this is another gimme game for the Knicks, man. They got to get this dub. Knicks coming in 37-22 on the season. Like I said, Bucks are 26-31. Knicks right now, I believe, are in let's say top for. Let me see, they top for third or they fourth. I think they top for third. But yeah, they lost that game to the Cavs. So Cavs are a half game behind the Knicks. Okay, so the Knicks are in third. Yeah, Knicks should have won that game. I mean, Toronto's right there at number 5 at 34-25. Sixers 33-26. Pistons at 43-14 tops. Boston 30-20. Knicks are 1.5 game behind Boston. Man, every time I think about that, don't even make no sense. Boston they've been balling, making no excuses, been balling. Josh Hart, the leading scorer for the Knicks right now with 8 points in the game. 8 of the Knicks' 14 points. Well, like I said, they leaving them wide open because they double teaming other people's like Hart got to be ready to shoot that ball. Just make it. The more you shoot, the more you score. Then they're going to send somebody out there. All right, going to be back to action. It'll be Bucks ball. All right, Bucks with the ball. Kuzma the ball into Porter Jr. Porter Jr. across the timeline, guarded by Hart at the top of the key. Porter Jr. around a green screen, down the lane, in the corner to Kuzma. His three-point shot is good. 14-11 Knicks. All right, Knicks quickly inbounds, and Brunson is fouled by Porter Jr. Not a good foul by Porter Jr. All right, Knicks inbounds. Bridges inbounds to Hart, back to Bridges. Bridges guarded by Rollins at the top of over to Hart. Hart at the top of the key over to Anunoby. Anunoby at the top, looking, finds Brunson at the elbow. Brunson over to Hart. Fakes the shot. Hart in the lane, lays it off the glass and in. Should have been an and one. 16-11. Bucks quickly inbounds to Porter Jr. over to Rollins. It looked like he walked. Turner with a three-point shot from the elbow and is good. 16-14. All right. Knicks quickly inbounds to Hart. Hart with the ball over to Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball over to Towns. Towns guarded by Kuzma. Towns backdoor to Brunson. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. So Brunson will be at the free throw line. Good look. So that's the second foul, I believe. Is that on Porter Jr.? So Brunson at the free throw line when the Knicks with a 2-point lead. Brunson's first free throw is good. All right, 17-14 Knicks. All right, Brunson's second free throw is up, and it's in and out. No good. See, that's what I'm talking about. These guys going, they over there splitting the free throw, man. Knicks got to get better at the free throw line. All right, Bucks with the ball. Turner with the ball now at the elbow over to Rollins. Rollins, 3-point shot from the elbow, and it's good, and we're tied at 17. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Brunson around the Bridges screen over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Anunoby, guarded by Green. Anunoby down the lane, throws it to Mikal Bridges, who lays it off the glass and in. Good way to move it out of the ball. 19-17 Knicks. Bucks quickly into the front court. Rollins at the elbow, guarded by Hart. Rollins. And there's a foul on the play. Is it on OG? I don't know. Why would you foul Green? All right, so Bucks will inbound side out. And look like substitution in the game. Mitchell Robinson and Diawara would check into the game, and Shamma would check into the game for the Knicks. All right, Bucks inbounds. It's Kuzma with the ball. Kuzma over to Cam Thomas, over in the corner to Miles Turner for a 3-point shot, and it's good. You got to get out there, man. Miles Turner's going to shoot that thing. 2019 Bucks right now. Knicks with the ball. Into the front court. Brunson into the front court. Around the Robinson screen. Brunson in the lane. Shot is up off the glass. No good. Tip no good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Cam Thomas. Here comes the Bucks. Thomas into the front court. Guarded by Diawara. Now Robinson on the switch. Now throws out to Turner. Turner with the ball. Turner, and he throws it away. Stolen by Josh Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart into the front court. Over to Shamet. In the corner to Brunson for his 3-point shot, and it's good. And the Knicks go 22-20. All right, Bucks with the ball. Rollins with the ball. Guarded by Shamet. Pushes off. Step back jump shot is up and good. And we're tied at 22. Knicks quickly inbound. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Cam Thomas at the elbow. Brunson in the lane. Brunson fakes the alley-oop. Throws. A shot is up and is good. 24-22. So good shooting so far by both teams. It's good, D. Yeah, but the shang on the Bucks. No breathing room. Yeah. All right, Bucks inbounds ball. Rollins with the ball. Rollins into the front court. Rollins over to Cam Thomas. Almost loses it. Guarded by Diawara. And ball is deflected out. And it'll be Bucks ball. And look, the former Knick, Jericho Sims, will check into the game. Jericho Sims been having a good stretch for the Milwaukee Bucks. All right. Bucks inbounds to Rollins. Rollins with the ball around the Sims screen, pushes off over to Turner. Turner at the top of the key. Over to Rollins. A shot, floaters up and good. And we're tied at 24. And so Knicks with the ball. Hart with the ball. Hart. Wide open 3-point shot is up, in and out. No good. Rebounded by Cam Thomas. Thomas with the ball. Over to Turner. His 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Ahead to Diawara. Diawara. Guarded by Jericho Sims. Over to Shaman. His corner 3-point shot is good. And Knicks up 27-24. What's good, D?
Chilling.
All right, Rollins with the ball over to Jericho Sims, over to Cam Thomas. Thomas guarded by Diawara at the elbow, around the Turner screen, looking, trying to finds Turner in the lane, throws it out to Rollins in the corner. His 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Diawara. Here comes the Knicks. Over to Hart. Hart with the ball into the front court. Over to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Green. Brunson around a Diawara screen. Brunson in the lane. Step back jump shot is up and good. And they go up 5, 29-24. Bucks with the ball. Rollins into the front court. Over to Cam Thomas. Thomas in the lane. Thomas shot is up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Here comes the Knicks. Josh Hart into the front court. Throws to Landry Shaman in the corner. Fakes the 3-point shot. Shaman with the ball over to Brunson. 3-point shot from the top of the key and it's good. And the Knicks go up, and the Knicks increase the lead 32-24. 2:15 left to go in the quarter. Bucks into the front court. Rollins with the ball. Guarded by Brunson now at the elbow. Rollins in the lane. Pushes off. He pushes off a lot. I didn't even know he pushes off that much. I mean, and it's like, it's just like right in front. It's just blatant. It's like, how these are not offensive fouls. I just don't understand, bro.
No different than Kate.
I'm out on the floor. It's Cunningham, SGA, Jason Tatum, they all do it. And like I said, I don't understand how that's not like a point of emphasis because it's so easy. It's the easiest call to make. All right, so timeout on the floor. Knicks with an 8-point lead, 32-24.
Knicks just got to come up better on their perimeter defense. They just letting these guys get wide open shots and they knocking them down. So if they can clear that up, we can maintain the lead instead of letting them get back in the game because they're knocking down shots as well.
So Knicks not building skyscrapers no more. They haven't built from the last game. It was building skyscrapers.
Yo, OG is still building them, so I don't know about that.
So, you know what? Not even they building new subdivisions. They building subdivisions are popping up all over the place.
Yo, for real. I mean, OG, I don't know if he was early in there trying to work on that shot, but he need to take pointers from Hart.
Yo, I think that the Bucks plan is like they just gonna leave Hart open. Well, hey, Hart, they gonna leave you open. You're gonna have to be ready to pull that trigger, man. You either gonna make it or you're gonna miss it, bro. I mean, so far you're doing good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just keep shooting the thing.
Exactly. So far, so good.
You know, because Hart does better when he sees more of his commercial. When we see more of his commercial, right? What's that Tommy, whatever, the shorts commercial, Tommy.
Yeah, he got to be on the screen half naked for him to play better.
Right. I guess he said more money, right? He said more money, advertising, right? Sponsors. Yeah, you've been watching. I know you've been watching the combine. I've been watching a little bit of the combine to see some of these guys and stuff like that, man.
Oh, they're looking good. I of course, I was trying to catch up with a couple of the prospects for the G-men. And
yeah, they on there. You know, it's gonna be on all night. They're gonna come back on again and stuff. So
yeah, they're gonna replay it.
Yeah, replay it and stuff like that, man. But it's just looking at some of these measurables, things like that, man. Is like, yo, you know how like and during the season you're like, yo, we need this, we need a receiver, we need a receiver. Now you're going to draft like, yo, we gonna need a defensive player, we need a linebacker or safety, somebody that can impact player. Anybody that's an impact player is an upgrade. Any upgrade is much needed. I don't care what position is an upgrade. We got to get more physical. We got to get more physical and stronger. That's our whole thing. And listen to Harbaugh, man. That dude's all about he about the weight room and all that. I was like, good. Get some of these guys back in the weight room. Guys who want to be in the weight room.
Yep. Because I was looking at the LBs and I saw the speed on some of those dudes. I'm like, that's definitely what is needed for on the field.
You see that stuff? I was like this. I didn't even know the DB, his brother, Lorenzo Styles, Sonny Styles' brother. That dude ran a 4.28 today, the DB from Ohio State. Yeah. I'm like, man, that was 5 Ohio State players going to be? Ohio State. I'm like, bro, his brother's supposed to go in the second or third round or fourth round, something like that. But you ran the 4.28. That might jump him up to the third, at least third or second round. All right, Knicks with the ball.
If you hadn't been looking at him, you looking at him now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like I said, with a 4.28 speed, and like I said, if he's a physical player and whatever and stuff like that, and it's like, hey, if we can get him in the fourth round, I'm good with that, bro. Fourth round, fifth round is like upgrade over some of these other guys that don't want to, You don't, because these guys look like they like physical. They don't. He's like, we need guys that can tackle.
Right.
All right, Knicks with the ball. Shaman with the ball over to Robinson. Robinson over to Brunson in the lane. Shot is up and good. Brunson already got fouled too. 34-24. All right, Bucks with the ball now. Rollins. Is anybody sleeping? I mean, the dude just ran around there like nobody was there. Oh, man. Come on. You're going to call that foul on Mitchell Robinson?
Yeah, but
Cam
that's
Thomas had
funny.
nowhere to go.
Is that, and then Cam just bumped it. I mean, Rollins just bumped the hell out of Brunson. You telling me that wasn't a foul?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it looked like Brunson got fouled too. Yeah, man. I don't like when they do that, man. All right, Bucks to inbound. And Cam Thomas wasn't even going nowhere. You just bailed him out on a foul call.
Yeah, I think that's all that was.
All right, Rollins with the ball over to Crooked Eye Portis, and his 3-point shot is good. 34-27. Crooked Eye. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball and got fouled by Rollins.
That's what I'm telling you. They're knocking down shots. You leave them open, they look like they just making doing those open shots.
The Knicks not in the bonus yet?
Nope.
1:13 left to go in the quarter. Knicks with a 7-point lead. All right, Knicks inbounds to Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Guarded by... I see who this guy is. I'm sorry for over to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson with the ball, guarded by Jericho Sims. Over to Diawara. And what they call a traveling?
It was. I looked like he was bumped to me, but it's same kind of foul for Mitchell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's Usman. Dang. Okay. Okay. All right, Bucks ball. Bucks with the ball now. Rollins with the ball, guarded by OG. And you call another foul? You just calling all these fouls to put the Bucks on the free throw line. They're already in the bonus. You just calling these type of fouls, man? So the Bucks will be at the free throw line. So let me see. Is it going to be Crooked Eyes at the free throw line?
Yes, it is.
My whole thing is like you calling fouls for just regular players like that. You just calling these fouls.
Yeah, but Porter's a big. He resonates in
No, I'm talking about like for the Knicks. You ain't calling foul Brunson. You ain't calling foul for these guys. You calling foul for like Portis, man. You just let him play through it, bro. All right, Porter's first free throw is no good. His second free throw is up, and it's good. 34-28. 6-point Knicks lead. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball. Guarded by Rollins. Brunson at the top of the key. 43 seconds left to go in the quarter. Brunson guarded by Cam Thomas now. Brunson in the lane. Brunson shot is up and good. 36-28. Knicks going to get a 2-for-1. Bucks quickly inbounds. Rollins with the ball into the front court over to Cam Thomas. Guarded by OG around to Jericho Sims. And he fouled. Come on, man. Stop with these fouls, man. Just putting these guys on the free throw line. Just stop with these fouls, man. It's at the end of the quarter. Like every time the whistle blows, they're going to the free throw line for no reason. You just picking up cheap fouls. Those are cheap fouls you're picking up.
Yeah, but the sad thing is you want the players to be aggressive, but they're calling fouls to that aggressiveness, but they're only calling it on one end.
Yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying. You got to play smarter sometimes. You know, you see they calling ones like, hey, ease up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the end of the quarter. Don't just keep sending them to the free throw line. Especially when you're in the bonus. All right, Thomas' first free throw is good. And Towns will check back into the game. G-Money was good. Salute. Hibachi girl. All right, 21 seconds left to go. Knicks with the ball. 36-30. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Rollins. And look at Thomas not holding on Shamet. He's holding Shamet all over the place. I mean, he got bear hugging the dude. Brunson with the ball over to Shamet. Shamet throws back to Brunson. Brunson, free throw line jump shot is up and good. 38-30. All right, Bucks quickly inbounds to Kuzma. His shot is up and it's no good. And that's the end of one. So after one, Knicks 38, Bucks 30. But the Bucks are right there, though. That's the problem, though. Even though Knicks had a great first, they got it, like I said, most of it is towards the end of the first quarter when they put him on the free throw line. It's like, yo, don't give him shots, man. Yo, got to stretch this lead out. Can't let these guys just stay close. I mean, the referee's helping them stay close. I mean, there's no way these guys. Let me see them. These guys went to the free throw line. This is crazy. See, Knicks free throw line 4 times. Nah, it can't be. The Bucks only shot 4 free throws.
Well, yeah, towards the end of the quarter.
Looked like they shot more free throws. But yeah, like I said, a good first quarter for the Knicks, but not big of a lead. 8 points. I mean, the Knicks should have at least about a 15 or 16 point lead right now. But Bucks stayed close, man. Bucks was making some shots. So that's what I'm saying. Even though when the Knicks have a good quarter shooting wise, the defense suffers on the other end. Don't know what it is. Like, you got to play better defense though, because you can shoot all you want good. Then all of a sudden, what happens? You go to a cold spell, you start shooting bad, and then I was like, yo, the other team just like take the lead. You see what I'm saying? If you shoot good on one end, you got the offense going. The defense got to be playing good too.
I'm not even understanding. You got a big Friday night game with the matchup with Cleveland and Detroit, and both Harden and Mitchell was out.
Yeah, usually when it's a televised game, they supposed to play. Yeah, it's an ESPN televised game now. Yeah, looking at that score, Detroit now up 65-64 over Cleveland, 7:24 left to go in the third quarter. Also, halftime, Boston up 66-57 over Brooklyn. Memphis and Dallas is just getting started, and the 9:30 game, Denver at OKC. We play those 2 teams next week, and we play San Antonio on Sunday at 1.
Yeah, well, you know how I feel about the Knicks and their matinees. They don't do good with matinees.
Well, they better do something, because that's another tough game again. Another good game. You got to show up on national TV. It's the ABC game. Like I said, you got to be ready for those games.
Yo, listen, you just you don't want that letdown.
It's gonna be a letdown all they want. I'm not the one letdown. Like, it's them. I can say. I mean, hey, the fans can only want what we want. It's up to the players to go out there and be competitive and compete.
For sure.
Brunson with 22 points in the first quarter. All right, back to action to start the second quarter. Knicks will have the ball. Alvarado in the game. Alvarado with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Jericho Sims. Over to Towns, guarded by, is that Porter Jr.? Towns in the lane. Yep. Turnaround. Shot is up and good. Knicks with a 10-point lead, 40-30.
Easy money. That's what we need.
Instead of doing the thing with the elbow thing. All right. Bucks with the ball now. Thomas with the ball over to Porter Jr. Back to Thomas. Thomas, guarded by Bridges. Fall away, jump shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Alvarado. Here comes the Knicks into the front court. Alvarado at the elbow. Alvarado throws out to Diawara on the other side for a 3-point shot from the elbow. Good. 43-30. Much needed 3-point shot. Thank you, Diawara. All right, Porter Jr. with the ball now into front court. Porter Jr. down the lane. Shot is up and deflected by blocked by Bridges. Towns with the ball over to Bridges, over to Anunoby in the corner. His 3-point shot is up and good. And the Knicks go up 16, 46-40. Knicks on an 8-0 run to start the second quarter. Much needed. Anunoby, I know it's good to see a shot go down finally, a 3-point shot.
About time. And it's good. I like the fact that he didn't come back with Brunson to lead the second quarter. He let him sit down and let Alvarado run the point so that we can get that up tempo with the players on the court.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what's slowing it down as he brings Brunson back with Alvarado. I hate that lineup where you got Alvarado and Brunson as a 1-2 punch in there.
You said the backcourt. You don't like the small.
Well, you just have one or the other for the time being. Let them get that rest.
He said, Alvarado should just come to spell Brunson and vice versa, and that should be it.
That's it. You got them both in there. I mean, if you got a smaller lineup and you're trying to match up with a smaller lineup, that's fine. None of these teams, therefore, after it has a smaller lineup to that, where you have to match up like that. But I like that the Bucks picked up. They picked up Cam. He needed to go somewhere where he get some run and play.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would have kept him on the Nets. Well, why get rid of him? I mean, other than you just playing the young players, but
True. But these teams are, man. They like, who knows, locker room presence, don't know what was going on, man. Or they was causing problems. I don't know.
so you think the Giants should stick with still going for a DB or wide receiver first round?
I think they should go for the best player. If it's a DB or a linebacker, I don't care, man. I don't care. As long as it's an impact player, I don't care. Because, free agency comes first. So you see what they do in free agency. And like I said, and the thing with this draft is deep with wide receivers and linebackers. So, you know what I'm saying? We could still get a receiver in the second or the third round. I mean, we don't have a third round pick, but that second round pick at 37, we can probably trade back and get a third round pick or something like that. So, I mean,
Yeah,
but because huh?
But that linebacker dude that they was looking at that ran
You
that
talking about Sonny Styles?
yeah.
Yeah. Sonny Styles. I mean, he'd be right there for us and shit, man.
Right there. He would be right there, right where we need him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. That they gotta go through what they need.
You say, yeah, that dude done put his name up in that thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, back to action. Knicks with a 16-1 lead. Alvarado with the ball over to Towns. Towns fake the shot. Towns in the lane. Throws to Diawara. Towns is right. They should just do the ball right over. Diawara late up shots up. No good. Rebounded by Portis and he's fouled by Diawara. And Diawara, that's his third foul. Oh man, bro. He's like, the thing with Diawara is like, bro, I want you to play more. Is like, yo, don't pick up the fouls. Like I said, that's going to take your time off the court. Just play smarter, man. That ball is like, you had no way to get that ball. All right, Bucks with the ball now. Thomas with the shot. Thomas like he's trying to get fouled too. 46-32. And an OB to Diawara, who, oh my God, and he misses, but Alvarado gets it right back. Unbelievable, guys. Alvarado, his 3-point shot is up, no good. See, the thing with these guys is like, bro, you got to get in there and dunk the ball, man. All right, Bucks with the ball. Towns get the ball over to Bridges. Bridges with the ball. Bridges. Diawara. Tudo, what's good, bro? Salute. Good day, mate. What's good? Tudo plays what you call it? Plays rugby. Yeah. Italian League. Tudo, hopefully you had a great season, bro. Good to see you. All right, Knicks with the ball. Diawara's 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Sims over to Cam Thomas. Thomas with the ball at the top of the key. Thomas now guarded by Towns. And what is Towns doing? Oh my God!
The ignorance spell is starting to happen now. they made a run. Now you got to have the stupidity come into play.
But what was that about? I mean, that was like, the dude got around you. Was like, what are you trying to slow him down? Like clotheslining the dude. All right, Bucks inbound the ball. Back to Porter Jr. in the lane. Over to Cam Thomas. His three-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Alvarado. And see how Alvarado, like his effort level. I love to do effort level, boy. Down to Alvarado. Down the lane. Lays it up and in. 48-32. All right. Bucks with the ball. Porter Jr. with the ball. In the lane. Fall away shot is up and good. 48-34. Knicks quickly inbound Shaman to Towns. Over to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball. Guarded by Green. Around the Towns screen. Alvarado looking now over to Towns. Towns in the lane. Off the glass and in. 50-34. Bucks quickly inbounds to Thomas. Thomas with the ball. Into the front court. Thomas in the lane. Out to Porter Jr. And Mitchell Robinson's back in the game. Porter Jr., his shot off the step back shot is good. 50-36. Knicks quickly inbounds. Alvarado with the ball. Alvarado over to Towns. Towns spins in the lane, throws out to Shamet. Wide open three-point shot from the corner, and it's good. 53-36. Bucks quickly inbounds to Sims. Over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. in the lane. Porter Jr. throws the alley-oop to Sims. And that's one thing he could do. He can get up.
Sims dunked his afro.
Yo, like I said, Towns like, I'm not even gonna do nothing with that. I'm not even gonna do nothing with that. Because that dude, like, Sims looked like he was looking down at the rim.
Exactly.
All right, Towns with the ball now in the post against Portis. Towns, shot is up, should have been a foul. Unbelievable. AJ Green with the ball ahead to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. in the lane. Shot. You call a foul on that.
Mm-hmm.
Towns is beside himself. It's like, what do I have to do to get a foul call?
Dunk the ball. Going in like a man, like you want to dunk the ball on him. Make them call a foul.
All right. Free throw is up and it's good. 53-39. All right. Second free throw is up and it's good. 53-40. All right. Knicks quickly inbound to Alvarado. 7:12 left to go in the second quarter. Knicks with a 13-point lead over to Robinson. Robinson with the ball at the top of the key. Finds Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball. Alvarado thought about it. Over to Shamet. Shamet got the hot hands. Over to Shamet at the top of the key. Guarded by Kuzma. Shamet step back. Three-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Back out to Alvarado. His three-point shot is up and good. 56-40. That's what we said. That's how we do it. That's how you do it. All right, Bucks quickly inbounds to Portis. Portis with the ball. Over to Kuzma. Kuzma, his fakes a shot into Portis, lays it up and in, and a foul on Towns. And Portis would be at the free throw line for the three-point play.
That's no excuse.
By Kuzma.
That's no excuse. Come on, Towns. Where else? Who else are you guarding? You let a man get behind you to go to the basket. Come on. It's like he has to have common sense.
He got it.
He has to have common sense. That's what I said. The video will show you argued about something that don't even need to be argued.
Right, you push the dude in the back and just if he already laid the ball, just let him lay the ball in because you ain't blocked the shot.
That he has to guard him. You can't let a guy go and think, they're not gonna look for him at the basket.
Right. And Portis finishes three-point play, 56-43. Knicks quickly inbounds to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball. Around the Josh Hart screen. Alvarado looking, finds Brunson. Brunson in the lane. You got all these four guards around Mitchell Robinson. Brunson, shot from the free throw line is in and out, rebounded by Portis. Portis with the ball over to Porter Jr. So it's Mitchell Robinson and the four guards, the minions. And the ball is stolen. Josh Hart with the ball. You got Portis, Josh Hart. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Portis. Portis didn't even. Portis was like he didn't even. Portis wasn't even playing no defense. He like, where this guy at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? It's tell you how trash these dudes' defense is, bro.
Well, just lucky they called the foul because he definitely held him out.
Though if they didn't call a foul, I would just laughed. I'd have just like, yo, this is crazy.
Well,
They'd
that's
have been
what
like,
I'm saying.
Josh Hart's first free throw is good. And substitution for the Bucks. Miles Turner checks back into the game for the Bucks. Miles Turner's been struggling this year with the Bucks and stuff like that. Recently, they've been playing Jericho Sims a lot more.
Well,
All
he's resulting like Towns into just becoming a jump shooter.
All right, second free throw was good, 58-43. Bucks with the ball, and Alvarado knocks it back out. Good pesky defense by Alvarado. He's like, give the ball to somebody else. AJ Green with the ball, guarded by Brunson. Over to Jericho Sims. Sims with the ball. Throws it over to Kuzma. Down the baseline, lays it up and in. 58-45. Knicks quickly inbounds to Hart. Hart with the ball. And Hart throws it like
hair melded.
He throws it he throws it into the second row. Yeah, they're not in the game. All right, Bucks with the ball. Bucks down 13. That's Porter with the ball. Porter Jr. in the lane, out to Turner. Turner fakes a shot. Turner in the lane. Shot is up, good, and a foul. And Turner will be at the free throw line to complete the 3-point play.
That's the thing that pisses me off with some of these dudes' defense. There's no way you shouldn't be able to get in front of Turner faster than that versus you give up. Now, did they call a touch foul? Yes, but there's no way he should be beating you off the dribble.
Nope. So Turner will be at the free throw line for to complete the 3-point play, and his free throw is good, and is a 10-point Knicks lead, 58-48. Knicks inbounds. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball, guarded by Rollins. Brunson over to Hart. Hart with the ball. Over to Shamet. He looked like he almost walked.
Mm-hmm.
Over to Robinson. Robinson guarded by Turner. Robinson trying to find somebody. Over to Brunson in the corner. His 3-point shot is up and good. Rollins, somebody got pushed off. You be pushing off too, Rollins. 61-48. All right, Bucks with the ball back. Rollins with the ball into the front court, guarded by Hart. Around a Turner screen. And throws to Turner. Over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. throws down to Turner, and ball is almost out. Green with a 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart throws down to Anunoby. Anunoby throws back out to Shamet. His 3-point shot from the elbow is good. 64-48. Much needed. Knicks extended lead to 16. Bucks with the ball. Porter Jr. into the front court around, and ball is stolen by OG Anunoby, and OG taking 20 years to get there and dunks it. 66-48. Timeout on the floor, Milwaukee. 18-point Knicks lead. You see how he was running. I told you, man. He was like, do. He's in
the wheels of steel. He was taking his time, making sure he ain't mess it up.
Hey, as long as the ball, as long as it goes in the basket, that's all I care about. 66-48. 18-point Knicks lead. These dudes look like they got to do some agility. They got to do some Pilates, yoga, something like that. Open up them hips tight. You know what I'm saying? Agility.
Yo, I can't believe these dudes got 2 studs out of the game, and they're still battling with these guys.
What game you talking about?
The Detroit-Cleveland game, 72-72.
Oh, yeah. Dude, hey, them dudes play, man. Like I said, them teams perform. They do what they got to do. And that game we lost to the Cavs, The next day, because the Cavs playing the back-to-back with us, the next day the Bucks beat them. The Bucks
Yeah.
beat them 118-116.
Mm-mm-mm. I'm hoping I was hoping that these Nets can prevail against the Celtics because they look like they sleepwalking through that game.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's why the Knicks got to take care of business when they play these teams. Take care of business when you play them. I
Oh,
wish they
you
would have
know,
beat the Cavs. I wish they'd have beat the Cavs.
it's a bigger difference. They get up for those games.
Who?
The other teams, Detroit is going to get up for the Knicks game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Well, the Knicks got to get up too. I mean, that's another good team. You got to get up for good teams. I mean, this ain't like a bad team you playing against. The Knicks should be getting up. You're supposed to get up for everybody you play, no matter if they're good or bad. You're
Nah,
a
well, you
professional.
say
You're a
that, but
professional. That's what you're supposed to do. No, what I'm saying is a lot of these games against the good teams are on national TV. They're national televised game. You're supposed to be ready to play that game. That's what I said. When the lights are bright, that's when you're supposed to perform, not hide. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you
mm,
saw in the past, those dudes got up for all the big games. They got up for the big games. They were competitive. Those games was competitive. They weren't like 40, 30-point blowout. They was like basket, win by a basket or something like that. They were close games because
right.
they wanted to show their best. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to worry about them, about them guys showing up in the big games on TV.
Well, they also at that present, some of those didn't live and die by the 3-point shot. Some of these teams are living and dying by that.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
but
you ain't
back then, I
knocking down
mean,
jump shots, then that's it.
yeah, but I mean, back then, I mean, them guys, they had the 3-point shot, but they wasn't living down by them. They was, by the buckets, whatever you can get 2-point
Correct.
baskets and stuff,
Correct.
fast breaks, all those type of things. That's what they was going. All right, back to action. Bucks with the ball now. Kuzma with the ball over to Porter Jr., over to Rollins. Rollins to Green. Miss Miles Turner back door. Rollins with the ball guarded by Brunson. Rollins step back jump shot is up, no good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Hart. Here comes the Knicks. Hart into the front court. Guarded by Green. Oh, he should just see if he had that dribble, he could just run right around Green. Hezzy stuff and going right by him. All right, over to Towns. Guarded by Kuzma in the post. Towns down low. Towns shot off the glass is good, and Towns is like, yo, see, that's what I'm talking. The referees be like, just keep continuing to play. I don't like when they do that, man. It's like, come on now. 68-48, 20-point Knicks lead over to Porter Jr. Down the baseline. I thought he was going to take it up over to Miles Turner. Fakes the shot, now puts up the three and hits from the angle. 68-51. 3:25 left to go in the second quarter. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball into the front court, guarded by Rollins around the OG screen. Brunson, he had OG right back. He could have passed the ball right back to OG doing down the lane. See, these dudes don't even be like thinking, man. It's like, yo, OG was open too. OG guarded by Green. What you doing a step back on that dude for? Over to Josh Hart for a wide open 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Porter Jr. Here comes the Bucks. Porter Jr. over to Rollins. Back to Porter Jr. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Here comes the Knicks. Knicks go back, got to score, man. It's just stop coming down and playing with these guys. Stop playing with your food. Let's go over to Anunoby. Fakes a 3-point shot. Over to Josh Hart, wide open in the corner. His 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Rollins with the ball. Rollins down the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Brunson. Yeah, he's gonna take it right at you guys.
Come on, Josh Hart gotta focus.
Ain't no shot blocker back over there. He's gonna take it on you guys. Ain't no shot blocker in the game.
Yeah, but Josh Hart's got to focus. That's 2 wide open 3-point shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's who they want shooting the ball. But he got to be ready to shoot that ball. That's who they want shooting the ball. They like, hey, he can have the shots.
What do you mean he got to be ready? He should have been ready in the game.
That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they've been doing that all game. He knows that. He knows he's gonna be open like that. They not, and they told him they disrespecting. They not even. They said like, yo, go ahead and shoot. All right, Rollins' first free throw is good. And second free throw is up and no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns with the ball over to Brunson. 2:17 left to go in the quarter. Knicks got to score though, man. You got to score. This team is that they telling they want you to blow them out. They want you to blow them out. They asking for it. All right, Knicks with the ball. OG with the ball in the corner. OG throws to Hart. Hart with the ball. Hart fall away. 3-point shot is up. No good. And Hart gets the ball back. Hart and shot is up. No good, but he's fouled. He said, at what point are we going to get a foul? I don't like that referee, man. I say he was shooting the ball. They said, nah, he's going to take a side out. But Knicks got to score, man. Got to score. It's like they ain't been scoring the last couple of, and the ball throws to Towns, and he's fouled by Sims. So Towns will be at the free throw line. That's the second foul within 2 minutes. Come on, Hart. You wasn't even in no upward motion. All right, so Towns will be at the free throw line for 2. 1:47 left to go for the half. Knicks with a 16-point lead. That's at the third quarter. Celtics 79, Brooklyn 71, huh?
I'm telling you, we need. Come on, Brooklyn.
All right, Towns' first free throw was good.
That would definitely set the tone right for Sunday. So they definitely need Sunday.
Yeah, I want to do that. I want to see what they're going to do Sunday in that game. I'm playing them Spurs and Wemby. Wemby and the Spurs. That would be the third time the Knicks play the Spurs, even though they don't, because that cup. That's why they playing them 3 times this year instead of 2. All right, Towns' second free throw is good. 70-52. All right, Bucks quickly inbounds to Rollins. Rollins with the ball into the front court. Around Jericho Sims, Rollins, his shot is up and good. Was it a 3-point or was it a 2-point? His foot was on the line. 70-54. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson into the front court. Brunson over to Towns. Towns faked the shot. Towns in the lane. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled. I don't know how the Bucks be looking like they didn't know who fouled him. Turner, you fouled him. Yeah, you look at that. Everybody kind of bunched up. Cleveland, Toronto, Philly, all right there, bro. There ain't too much separation.
Not at all.
With 23 games left to go in the season, counting this one, so be 22. Towns' first free throw is good. Vin Baker.
I know, right? Who Vin Baker out there?
Vin Baker look like he look like Vin Baker looks like he ain't sleeping like some years. Dude look drowsy out there. And Towns' second free throw was good. Yeah, Vin Baker was nice in his day. All right, 18-point Knicks lead again. Bucks with the ball now. Rollins into the front court, guarded by Anunoby. Around a green screen, down with Brunson on him. Rollins in the corner to Turner. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Josh Hart. And Knicks already over the limit anyway, so Turner will be at the free throw line.
No, it's a big difference because he's shooting 3 shots instead of 2.
Let me see. Nah, he's shooting 2 because his foot was over. His foot was over the line. Big foot came over the line, so he'd be shooting 2 free throws. He stepped in. He shouldn't have stepped in with that big foot. His first free throw is up and is good. Josh, stop talking. You fouled him. All right. Turner's second free throw is up and is also good. 72-56. Knicks quickly inbounds to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Kuzma now. And Kuzma's pushing Brunson. He's keep pushing him right in front of the referee. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Jericho Sims. All right. Bucks with the ball now. Rollins into the front court around the Sims screen. Rollins throws in the corner to Kuzma. Fakes the shot. Kuzma. Shot is up. No good. Wanted a foul. No call. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Brunson. Brunson ahead to Hart. Over to Shamet. Wide open 3-point shot. Up and good. 75-56. That's what we needed. All right. Bucks with the ball into the front court. 29 seconds left to go. Rollins. Shamet with 12 points, 4 or 5. Much needed 3-point shooting from Shamet in this game. Rollins, guarded by Shamet, pushes off. Now Rollins in the corner to Turner. Fakes the shot. 3-point shot is no good, but he's fouled by, oh, come on, Anunoby. You guys keep going for this fake. He's going to make 3 or 2. Let me see where his foot was.
He was over the line.
Yeah, the Turner did it again. Well, hey, 2 more free throws for Turner, not 3. Anunoby, you fouled him. What are you looking at? You fouled the dude.
So he was looking to challenge. You see the dudes be shaking their heads on the bench, don't challenge it.
What are you saying? Because Turner reached out, like he initiated the contact. That referee looked like he ain't getting no sleep either. These dudes be like, yo. And Turner misses the first free throw. $12 seconds left to go in the quarter. And OG with 3 fouls. Turner's second free throw is good. 75-57. Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Around the Towns screen. Brunson over to Towns. Towns down the lane. Lays it up off the glass and in. And Towns like, yo, I didn't even get a foul. 77-57. Bucks with inbound. 2 seconds. Kuzma over to Green. And the ball is lost. Turnover. So we are at the half with the score. Knicks 77, Bucks 57. We'll be back with the halftime stats after a word from the man cave.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along. The show's on, the host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.God. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? We are back. Once again, the halftime score. Knicks 77, Bucks 57. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby with 6 points, no rebounds, 3 assists. Karl Anthony Towns with 12 points, 4 rebounds. Josh Hart with 12 points, 5 rebounds. Mikal Bridges with 2 points, no rebounds. So we got no rebounds from the forwards. The high man in the game, Jalen Brunson with 25 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Off the bench, Mohamed Diawara with 3 points. Landry Shamet with 12 big points off the bench on 4 or 5 shooting from 3-point range. Jose Alvarado with 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 28 of 46 for 61%. Knicks 3-point shooting, 13 of 22 for 59%. Free throw, Knicks are 8 of 10 for 80%. Knicks got 19 rebounds, 20 assists. Only 2 turnovers in the game, 6 steals, and 4 blocks. For the Milwaukee Bucks, Kyle Kuzma has 5 points. The high man for the Bucks is Miles Turner with 18 points, 3 rebounds. Kevin Porter Jr. with 8 points. AJ Green still hasn't scored yet. Ryan Rollins with 13 points. Off the bench, Bobby Portis with 7 points. Jericho Sims with 2 points. Cam Thomas with 4. Overall shooting for the Bucks, 19 of 35 for 54%. 3-point shooting, 8 of 15 for 53%. Free throw shooting, 11 of 14 for 79%. Bucks with 17 rebounds, 14 assists, 9 turnovers in the game. So once again, halftime score, Knicks 77, Bucks 57. Looking at some out-of-town scores around the NBA. Look like it's a tight game still in Cleveland. In Detroit. Detroit up 85-84 over Cleveland after 3. Also, third quarter, 4:24 left to go in the third quarter. Celtics open up a big lead on the Nets now, 90-76. Also, 9:16 left to go in the second quarter. Memphis up 37-23 over Dallas. And the late game, the 9:30 game, Denver at OKC at 9:30. Once again, score here, Knicks 77, Bucks 57, a game that the Knicks desperately need. This is one of those gimme games that the Knicks got to win. Got to win this game because with the Spurs game on deck on Sunday at 1:00, nationally televised ABC game against the Spurs. So, to me, how you feel about the Knicks in this first half? You think they're taking care of business against the undermanned Milwaukee Bucks? No Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Well, for the most part, nevertheless, it's a good sign when everybody's knocking down. Well, when you see Josh Hart knocking down shots, that's a good sign. And you got to think we still haven't even Mikal hasn't even got going. So we got half of the part of the unit getting going. But it's good to see Brunson, Hart, OG finally conquered knocking down the 3-point shot. And then now you implement Towns, he gets going a little bit. So listen, once we get all the motors running, we could only beat ourselves. You know what I mean? So I don't think this was a situation where I looked at the Bucks was going to come in and really beat us down. We just need to get these guys going, getting geared up for Sunday night. So far so good.
Sunday matinee. Sunday at 1:00 against the Spurs. So the Knicks better be wide awake.
Yeah, you would only hope.
Well,
we listen. We need Towns to have high energy. Wemby's been playing high energy to me since the Detroit game. You know what I mean? So we need him coming in with the highest and all highs of energy, and not to be afraid to take shots. At all.
Well, I'll tell you what, they better be ready because Spurs ain't got they don't have no problems embarrassing you on national TV, bro. At the end of the day, they don't care. So you better be ready to play that game on your home court against the Spurs. Like I said, you got to be up for that game. You should be up for every game that you play. My whole thing is like this. It's like, if you're on a team that's like battling for a championship, to win a championship, you're supposed to be amped up and ready to play every game compared to like if you're on a losing team where you got nothing to play for. You know what I'm saying? Or just a contract and, your NBA and stuff like that. But when you're a team that's supposed to compete, you be like, yo, let's do it. Everybody got to sacrifice and do what we got to do. Let's try to win this chip. You know what I'm saying? Trying to, play. Guess what? You got all these guys, no pressure on you. It's like, yo, everybody else helping out. Everybody else doing their thing. Do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. Get up for these guys, man. That's what you got to do. But some of these guys, like I said, with Bridges, like I said, if this dude don't do anything in all seasons, like I said, yo, how I'll do? If this dude don't want to give like effort every game or a lot of games, I'll trade him to a losing team. He said, go back to a losing team, bro. That'll be your punishment. But maybe
basically, you can't say you send him to anywhere.
I'm just saying. I know, but what I'm saying, yeah. I'm just saying, just if they would, is like, yo, I'll send them there. It's like, hey, I'll show you. You know what I'm saying? All right, showing some highlights. Cade. Yeah, like I said, some of these games, like I said, Mitchell's not playing, and who else is not playing?
Harden.
Oh, who?
Harden.
Okay, what's his name? It's Evan Mobley with the throwdown.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, these dudes is they're playing tough
How?
without their
How
two big
about?
studs.
Uh-huh. Step back. Royce O'Neal's back in Phoenix. I remember he used to be in Phoenix. He went to Brooklyn or Utah. Royce O'Neal. And Austin Reeves, like, I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. It's Bobby Portis. Bobby, did you see that right? Crooked eyes. Did you see that right?
So he came out on top.
I tell you what though, yo, Bobby Portis was when he was on the Bulls, the Bobby Portis was over there, what you call it, knocking dudes around. He's like, yo, getting in fisticuffs and stuff like that. He beat up what's the name? He beat up that what's that Mirotic or whatever his name was. They got into that fight, and that's how Mirotic got traded from the what you call it. Well, Hardaway sitting down with nobody.
He had one reporter in there.
I say, have a great evening. $40,000 putt.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, wow. Hey, yo, I just want to say one thing. How do I apply for these things?
Well, most
I
of
was
the
like,
time,
I don't even.
if you got experience at some of that stuff, they normally don't let you play it. They always say, like, yo, did you, like, for the guys that made these $100,000 shots, did you play organized basketball? If you say no and they find out you did, then you don't win the prize.
He said, "Did you play organized basketball?" It's like they just want just like average fan just going in there and stuff like
I
that.
guess just to not make the shot so they don't have to give up that bread.
Yeah, I mean, well, they're gonna give up that bread regardless. It's like to some random fan or something like that. That's like what you call it? That's gonna make that shot because I mean, it's only gonna be 50-50. Either you're gonna make it or you're not gonna make it though from half court. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Either you're gonna make it or you're gonna miss it.
if you don't have, well, actually, if you don't have the talent to throw the shot up there or make the shot, that's what I'm saying. That's why they asked that question. If you played organized basketball, you know how to shoot the ball or know how to attempt to make the shot.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I'm like, listen, if I'm like I'm 50 years old, I haven't played in like 30 years or something like that. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, but you still know how to shoot the ball.
So what? I mean, it's the same. Hold on, it's the same thing. Like dudes be lying on a jury, right? To be on them court cases, they like, oh, I never.
Yeah,
Like, yo, they be sequestered. They be like, yo, do you know anything about? No, I don't know nothing about it. It's like, yo, and then also you see them text messaging their families and all this stuff, man. But I want to thank everybody for tapping this live stream. Knicks versus the Bucks, man. If this is your first time to the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network, the links are right there in the chat. Make sure you go and subscribe, man. It costs you nothing. It is totally free. And if you're following on X, formerly Twitter, make sure you just hit that follow button for Escott Media, the Man Cave podcast, and Aboriginal Sports. But yeah, but like I said, man, I mean, shit, them kids be lying. Come on, man, them kids be up. Man, them kids be like, them dudes don't play sports before they done something. They be taking them college shots and all them stuff, man. Come on.
That's why some of those dudes don't win the bread. That happened to the one black dude that had made the shot. They asked him that question, and they found out he did play organized ball. They took the money from the dude.
But okay, what is organized ball? Like he played in high school, he played somewhere. It's
Yeah.
like if he didn't play, I mean,
Man. You know.
Well, listen. Well, listen. No, but listen.
Point it out.
No, listen. If you played in the '80s, they probably won't be able to find out because they don't be having those old press clippings. Like, no, I'm just saying because listen to what I'm saying. Now, unless you're one of those like the high scores in the area, on the all time list or something like that. But if you just like a dude's like, yo, they be like,
they could go if you play organized ball for your high school or whatever. They could go to the yearbook and find that.
yeah. Sometimes it's hard to find that though. Sometimes it's hard to find that too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Sometimes because it's like,
get
no,
that.
I'm just saying
You gotta
because
go to that offline now.
no, online, but it's easier to find the ones in the 2000s. But in the 90s, it's hard to find articles from back then, though. You can't find it all the time. You can find
Articles,
some of them. Yeah, like an article. No, I'm saying article, the game clippings, and also you could. I mean, it's hard to find those. You know what I'm saying? But now, I mean, but the ones that played in like 2000 and also, yeah, you can find those all the time. But guys that play like, like the Staten Island Vans back in the 80s, it's hard to find those articles. Trust me, because I'll be looking for some. I can't find them. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If you play in the 80s without all the internet stuff, it's like they don't have some of those records on file like that. But I mean, I get what you're saying and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I ain't playing no organized ball. Old man Knicks fan, what's good, bro? Greetings from the ATL. I'm here too, bro. Right here. Thanks for tapping. It's like Knicks winning this thing right now. But what is it? A tale of two halves. You know how the Knicks are, man. They can have a bad third quarter, right? Hopefully that don't happen. Because like I said, the Knicks desperately need this win tonight because Boston is winning and also Detroit might be winning tonight, or they play in Cleveland. So if Detroit wins, that helps the Knicks out a little bit because then Cleveland's right behind the Knicks. But if Cleveland wins, then it's like they're still right there. But all this, like I said, Knicks caused a lot of this thing on themselves. They would have just handled their own business. They wouldn't have been in the predicament that they in. You know what I'm saying? They got to handle their business. They're supposed to be handling business every game. Like I said, the winnable games like this games, you got to win these games. You can't just be letting these teams beat you. You know what I'm saying? These are the games that you're supposed to win with no question.
Yeah, but I'll ask you this question. That's like saying if Cleveland beats Detroit, what does that mean for Detroit? That if their two studs play, then they can easily beat Detroit?
No, because I mean, if Harden and what's the name? I mean, they still got Mobley, Allen, So I mean, yeah, they're missing a couple of their studs and stuff like that. But I mean, for the guys, it's good for the other players because then it's like giving more confidence, like the bench plays and all stuff that's helping out in the game and stuff that.
I got that,
but no. Just because those two guys is missing, don't mean like they could beat them or something like that. Because, like I said, you also got to understand Isaiah Stewart is still suspended.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, they got what's the name? Jalen Durant is back, from his 2-game suspension. But like I said, it don't because, like I said, just one game and stuff like that. It could be a variation of things. But when you play in a series, that's totally different.
So why do we go down on the Knicks just because the Knicks
because the Knicks be having all their core players there. That's the problem.
But you can still have bad nights.
No. But you can't have bad nights against teams that's undermanned. though. That's what I'm saying. We talking about the teams that the Knicks are losing to that's undermanned already. It's like, come on, bro. You should be having no excuses. Just like the game against Dallas when we got blown out by 30 points. That game against Dallas, the Knicks had their starters. You should not get blown out by no Dallas by 30 points, bro. I mean, come on. You got your whole starters or all your starters are playing. And Dallas had like what 8 people? They had 8 people out of that game on your home floor.
You're still missing the point. The team could still have a bad night.
You can't lose by 30 points.
Dallas could have shit. To me, Dallas shot the best they ever shot against the Knicks that night.
No, but there's no excuses. That's what I said. That's not excuses. Like you can't against an undermanned team. You can't lose by 30 points, bro. I mean, come on now. You lose by a basket here, but not by 30 points. You got blown out. I mean, you got blown out.
That's why I asked you. I asked you if Cleveland beats
Detroit,
then that means but you're not listening to the because they're down Harden and Mitchell. Again, just because you got Allen and Mobley, who they still Mobley's still up and coming, and Allen is just a veteran center that is very limited. Outside of the box, you still got Cade, you still got the rest of your starters other than Stewart. But the other guys are performing. That's what you keep missing. Those other players are performing. The Knicks players don't be performing. That's part of their problem. The Knicks bench players don't be performing. These other teams' benches be performing though. That's what I'm saying. As long as you got guys that's going to perform on, like come off the bench and go and play with effort and all that stuff, you're going to be competitive. If those guys are competitive, you're going to stay in games because you're competitive. Now, if you're a team that's just like, you're just going through the motions or the guys are not giving forth the effort, you're going to get blown out.
That's what I'm saying. The Knicks give forth the effort. They're not going to lose games by a lot. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be right there. But if they don't give no effort, that's how they get blown out. These other
Yeah,
teams,
but
you see when these
I'm
teams benches come in and play us. You see how they play. They play like they starters. You see what I'm saying? They play like they
yeah, but
starters.
I'm trying to sum up how we always dictate that. Well, these teams got our number if they still beat us. That doesn't necessarily mean that.
What they could say? You talking about like who? Like if Detroit, we play Detroit in a 7-game series.
Correct.
If they could beat us, yeah, if they play like the way they've been playing, they're gonna beat us. Because like I said, the Knicks don't put forth the effort the whole 48 minutes,
No,
though
no,
they
no.
don't not
I'm just
aggressive.
whoa,
That's
whoa,
what I'm
whoa.
saying.
Well, but again, if the Knicks have the game that they're playing like tonight, do
That's
you
the
think that?
but that's different though. You're playing against an undermanned team. Play like this against the good teams. That's what I'm saying. I want you to see when you play like this against a good team. If you can't, that's what I'm saying. Because the other team's gonna put forth an effort. They're gonna put forth more of an effort. These are undermanned team, but even though these guys are still playing, but the other things, like I said, you're playing against higher caliber players than other teams, the starters and stuff like that. They're gonna get you in foul trouble. They're gonna do things. They're gonna run. They're gonna do all these type of things. You see what I'm saying? And beat you in transition, which this team is not really pushing. They're not pushing the effort or something like that. When you play against them teams that really put forth the effort, they're going to be running at every possession on the Knicks and beating the Knicks back on defense. To see the Milwaukee really ain't doing that. If the Milwaukee was doing that and just keep running and stuff like that, it's like, yo, yeah, that's how we fall. That's how we get in trouble. Oh my God, Towns just got fouled. No call. And Kuzma with a 3-point shot is up and is good. 88-67. He said Knicks can't worry about what Detroit, Boston, and Cleveland they have to win. Period. Can't fall out of the
That's
top
it.
three
Yeah,
seed. Can't
that's
fall out
it.
of the top 3 seed. But that's what I'm saying. The reason why they were in this predicament is because they was losing games they wasn't supposed to be losing. Now they got to win. Now it's like every game is like a must win because they put themselves in this position. That's all I'm saying. It's just like at the end of the day, that's on the team though. That's on the team. They got no excuses.
Well, what do you mean a must win? We can still make the playoffs.
No, no,
I'm
no,
just
no. He said they got to stay in the top three. In his opinion, stay in the top three.
what
But like I said,
not to face Cleveland
no,
or
not to do that.
Detroit
But
in the first
no,
round
no,
or
the
the
thing
second
about it,
round.
no, is it has nothing to do with that. It has something to do with your team. You basically been playing with a full team all season long. You should not be struggling. That's what we're saying. You should not be struggling like this against teams and you got 4 players, 4 core players. So most teams got 2. You got 4. Some teams got 3. You got 4. You're paying these 4 guys. They're supposed to be performing. They're supposed to be playing like they're all stars. That's what I'm saying. You got to be playing. You got to be playing a game. If you're only playing like 2, if one of the 4 is playing good, or 2 of the 4, that's a bad thing. Everybody got to perform. Brunson got fouled. No call. 88-68. Yeah, Brunson got fouled and no call. And Kuzma shoots another 3-point shot. I gotta find my what you call it.
Yeah, but
Where's it at?
it's windy in Milwaukee. Oh my god.
Oh, Kuzma. All right, Knicks with the ball. Brunson with the ball over to Towns. Towns. Backdoor to Bridges. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma. Into the front court. Kuzma down the lane. Lays it up off the glass and in. 88-70. Knicks quickly inbound to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Look at Towns jogging up. Look at him. Look at him. And Bridges missed it again. He got fouled. Bucks with the ball now. Green with the ball. See? Over to Turner. 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Towns. Over to Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball. Anunoby with the ball. And it's stolen, deflected by the Bucks. Rollins with the ball into the front court. Rollins looking. Finds Green. And he's wild up against Towns. Just looking at him, is like, yo, the dude's a shooter. 88-73, timeout on the floor, Knicks. 15.
I know. Josh Hart looked at him like, dude, you know that's the shooter. Why would you just stand there? Again, you can't teach hustle. You have to be willing to do what it takes to hustle to play the game. That's it. Towns don't want to put that extra effort out there to.
And
I mean, I'd rather
that's
see the
what.
guy drive around you because why let him shoot a three?
And going back to what we were talking about, just like I said, you look at Boston. Jalen Brown been carrying that team all season long without Tatum and stuff like that. They are number one in our thing. They shouldn't even be. I didn't even think it was. I mean, I knew they was gonna have a okay season, but not like the way they always like. Yo, them boys be playing regardless of who's out there on the court. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, they don't care. These guys are still playing.
Right.
Yeah,
Actually,
like I
I'm
said,
not.
they have
You're missing.
overachieved.
The biggest thing is when you have a bunch of made up guys that's trying to hustle to make the league. Yeah, that's what you get. A lot of effort. You get a lot of hustle because of what it is. When you have studs or supposed studs that we have, the reluctancy to hustle like these dudes are doing, they're not
But
going to
that's a
do
bad
that.
omen.
Again,
Okay,
you
but
just witnessed.
that's a bad okay, but that's a bad omen though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying though.
again,
Because
I'm
at the
not
end of the
saying it's not. That you just watch a 3-point shooter
but to me,
spot
that's what
up
I'm
and
saying.
shoot the ball.
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what causes you to lose in the playoffs. And when you lose in the playoffs, you get exposed as a team, and people are pissed off because you're getting paid a lot of money compared to the other teams where them guys ain't getting
Correct.
paid like the way you're getting paid. That's what the problem is. It has no problem with what you call it. It's like this. If I'm going to lose to a team that just all hustle and they getting paid, I ain't gonna say peanuts. They getting paid a lot of money. I'm also go to that model too. Because guess what? At the end of the day, it's like, what am I paying all these guys for? And we gonna get the same, gonna get bad results. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, at the end of the day, it's like, yo, people try to be as much as I ain't gonna say profitable, but it's just like what makes the most sense for them. I mean, they doing right by giving these guys money. It's like, hey, okay, because guess what? These guys are signing contracts. They signing them contracts saying, yeah, I could do this, I could do that. But then when they get out on the court, they're not giving forth the full effort. If you give 100% out there and you leaving everything on the court, nobody has a problem with it. But me and you can tell these guys ain't leaving everything out there on the court. That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
I'm
It's
looking at it.
different.
The amount of money we just paid Mikel, nobody would willingly want to pay Mikel that money.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Mikel, OG, I mean, these guys like whatever it is you paying these guys, like, yo, but them guys are signing contracts like, oh yeah, I could do this, I could do this. Like, okay, well go out and do it. And then when they pay them money, and like I said, the owner's giving them the money. Ain't like they just like penny pinching them or don't want to pay them. You know what I'm saying? They're giving them the money. It's like, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, like I said. But like I said, I'll wait for the playoffs because guess what? That's when everything gonna come out though. You know, that's when it's like, hey, you're gonna see if it's like, hey, if these guys gonna be ready for the playoffs. And yeah, they're gonna win some games like this, but if they get that effort like that, they're gonna be sadly mistaken. All
Right.
right, Mikel with a tough shot. That's the first time I ever said Mikel with a tough shot, and it goes in 90-73. But this dude is always shying away from contact.
Well, he was fouled again.
Oh, and then Rollins with the offensive foul. But Rollins, you push off a lot. You do push off a lot, and they finally called you on that shot. He said the month of January hurt the Knicks. Yeah, the month hurt the Knicks bad. That's when the Knicks was like 2 of 11 after the cup. All right, Knicks with the ball up 17, 6:51 left to go in the third quarter. Brunson with the ball into front court over to Shamet, over to Towns. Towns with the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Turner. Towns shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here comes the Bucks. Kuzma into the front court, guarded by Shamet now. Over to Turner. Turner with the ball over to Porter Jr. Back to Turner. Shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Josh Hart. So Turner will be at the free throw line for 2. So just somebody got there a little bit too late. All right, so Turner at the free throw line. Josh Hart with 4 personal fouls. Turner first free throw is short, no good. And Diawara will check into the game for Josh Hart. All right, Turner's second free throw is up, and it's good, 90-74. Like I said, and then look, like I said, the Bucks are asking the Knicks to just keep blowing them out. Yo, come on, man, let's go, let's score. All right, Knicks with the ball now. Brunson with the ball into the front court around the town screen. Brunson with Turner. Brunson looking, finds Shamet in the corner. Shamet at the top of the key to Anunoby. Anunoby in the lane. Anunoby Step back jump shot up and good. 92-74. Bucks with the ball. Rollins with the ball into the front court. Kuzma thought about it. Over to Green. Green with the ball. Over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. in the lane, guarded by Brunson. Spins in the lane. Over to Turner. His three-point shot from the elbow in and out. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson over to Diawara. And Porter Jr. with the foul on Towns. And Porter Jr., that's got to be like 4 on him. And Mitchell Robinson to check back into the game for the Knicks for Towns. Knicks with an 18-point lead. All right. Knicks inbounds to Shamet, back to Brunson. Brunson around a Robinson screen. Brunson in the lane. Brunson. Fall away jump shot is up. No good. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here comes the Bucks. Kuzma with the ball in the lane. Kuzma off the glass and no good. Rebounded by Porter Jr. And the ball looked like is it stolen? It's stolen by the Knicks. Brunson, and here comes the Knicks. Brunson guarded by Porter Jr. He got 4 fouls. Just go at him. Brunson in the lane. Brunson fall away jump shot is up and good. 94-74. All right, Bucks with the ball. Porter Jr. with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Shamet. Step back jump shot is in and out. Rebounded by Anunoby over to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Back to Anunoby. Anunoby in the lane. Shot is up. No good, but he is fouled. So OG will be at the free throw line. All right, so OG at the free throw line for 2. All right, OG's first free throw is up and is good. And substitution coming in for the Bucks. Portis Jr. Porter will check into the game. And OG's second free throw is up and is also good. 96-74, 22-point Knicks lead. Bucks inbounds. Sims inbounds to Porter Jr. Over back to Sims. Sims with the ball. Over to Porter Jr. Now to Kuzma. Guarded by Diawara. Kuzma throws out the Green in the corner to Porter Jr. 4 seconds on the shot clock, and he's going to have to put it up. And he steps back. 3-point shot is up and good. 96-77. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Brunson with the ball. And shake this dude Green. Over to Shamet. Shamet with the ball. Guarded by Kuzma around the Robinson screen. His wide open 3-point shot is no good. Rebounded by Porter Jr. Here comes the Bucks. Porter Jr. into the lane. Throws it back out to Kuzma. Kuzma thought about it. Back to Porter Jr. His shot is no.
Yo, that's more than 3 seconds in the lane.
Yeah, Sims is in there camped out, right?
Tell me. Between Kuzma with his 360 spin around and Sims standing there watching him, yeah.
All right. Bucks inbounds to Porter Jr. again. Looking. Finds Kuzma. 3-point shot almost from the logo and is good. 96-80. All right. Knicks inbounds. Brunson with the ball into the front court around Robinson screen to Diawara. Diawara over to Bridges. Wide open 3-point shot from the corner and it's good. All right, Bucks with the ball. Portis over to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. guarded by Diawara. Over to Green. His 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Sims. Out to Kuzma, 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane, and he is fouled. And timeout on the floor with the score. Knicks 96, Bucks 80. 2:44 left to go in the third quarter. He said Kuzma with a long 3-point shot, huh?
Dropped it. Yeah, that's what I can tell you. I just don't believe in the fact that the Knicks just play bad against some of these teams. I don't think that necessarily says that they could be beat, because they lost to Cleveland and Detroit the year before and beat Detroit in the playoffs and beat Cleveland, and you know what I mean. So it means nothing.
I mean, yeah, it means nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's why the playoffs we gonna see what's gonna happen. So hey, that's why we play the games. We'll see what happens, man.
I like you said, I'd rather the Knicks at their best play the teams at their best, just to show folks what it is. But again, sometimes it doesn't. That night is not that night.
Well, that's why in the NBA they play a series. They don't play like colleges or one game of limit. It's a series, so that way you can see. Okay, you're gonna play a series, so hey, the best of 7 or whatever it is, hey, go out and do what you gotta do. If they beat you, they better than you. If you beat them, you're better than them. That's all it is. That's why I love that. The playoffs is like it's a series, so it ain't be no excuses like, hey, we didn't do it. It's like, nah, it's like you had like 7 games to do it or 5 games, whatever it is. Go out there and show what you're gonna do. You can't keep talking about it. You gotta don't rap about it. Be about it.
And to me, you got the dude being played. You got Thompson playing Schroeder. Schroeder is probably about the same size as Brunson, and he's still making do. Schroeder's probably about an inch or 2 taller than Brunson. He's probably about 6'3".
Schroeder. Let me look at the other scores in the NBA. Is on like about 4 games on and stuff like this today. All right. 3:41 left.
The Nets anyway, so
3:41 left to go in the fourth quarter. Cleveland up 103-96 over Detroit. 2:06 left to go in the fourth quarter. Boston, blowing out Brooklyn 142-106. Halftime, Memphis blowing out Dallas right now 64-44 at halftime. And Denver at OKC. That game is about to get underway. Denver and OKC. All right, back to action. Knicks 96-80. Knicks with the ball. Knicks inbounds to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson around the Robinson screen. Brunson over to Shamet. Shamet in the lane. Shamet. Shot is up. No good. It's deflected out of the Bucks ball. 98-80. 18-point Knicks lead. Bucks inbounds to Rollins. Rollins guarded by Bridges. Over to Portis. Portis with the ball. Over to Cam Thomas. Over to Dang. Dang. Corner to Portis Jr. His 3-point shot from the corner is good. 98-83. Knicks quickly inbounds. Brunson with the ball into the front court. Over to Shamet. Shamet at the elbow. Back to Brunson. Brunson at the top of the key. Over to Bridges. Bridges in the lane. Corner to Shamet. 3-point shot is up and good. 101-83. So Knicks get it right back. Rollins with the ball into the front court. Guarded by Bridges. Over to Portis. Portis with the ball over to Cam Thomas. Thomas. Fall away shot is no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson in the lane. Misses Mitchell Robinson wide open. Got his hands up. Nothing. Bridges with the ball. Because he doesn't look. That's what I'm saying. That's what point. That's why he's not a point guard. Because he doesn't look. These guys are not looking. and it's stolen and it's because he's playing with the ball out there, out to Jericho Sims, who loses the ball out of bounds. But yeah, he never ever even looked at Mitchell Robinson on plays. Like, that's what I say, he don't see plays ahead of time. Some point guards could see it. They could see the play developing. He's just looking to do other things with the ball, man. And that's what I say, it's just pound. Is like, we missed a lot of easy baskets that Knicks could be getting because they don't find Robinson, and he pulls up for a 3-point shot, is up, no good, rebounded by Rollins. 59 seconds left to go in the quarter. Rollins over to Dang. His 3-point shot is no good, rebounded by Sims. Sims with the ball. Over to Rollins. Rollins in the lane. Down to Bobby Portis. Portis' shot is blocked and stolen by the Knicks. Diawara with the ball. 37 seconds left to go in the quarter. Diawara at the free throw line. Go get the ball, somebody. That's what I keep talking about. This is why I keep saying these dudes don't even, like, they just stand and hide, man. I don't like that, man. Move. Good Lord. It's almost like basketball. I keep, like, the dudes he can dribble, but he's not really a good ball. I mean, ball hand like that. Go get the ball. These guys like the ball hand. Go get the ball. So what's going to be at the free throw line? Diawara be at the free throw line. And his first free throw is good. I'm gonna tell you something though.
That's one of those things. Like, Diawara's, he needs better people around him too, because I don't want him to be. He should have he should be more versatile than he is.
Well, don't worry about it. He ain't gonna be here that much longer either. If the Giannis trade, because I'm sure the Bucks gonna ask for him too in the trade.
Exactly.
So they ain't gonna worry because he's a good young prospect. So, but they'll see that they like the good young prospects. All right, and the second free throw is good. 103-83. People gonna be like, "Oh man, it's like, bro. At the end of the day, this is what happens, and you get them guys if they see something good, they be like, hey, we'll take that too.
For sure.
Might as well. All right, and who's the fouls on? 5 seconds left to go in the quarter. Knicks had a foul to give. Yeah, because the Bucks. All right, Bucks quickly inbounds to Rollins, guarded by Bridges. Rollins. Cam Thomas has to just throw up a bad shot, and that's the end of the quarter. After 3, Knicks with a 20-point lead, 103-83. Knicks still with the same 20-point lead from the halftime. Going into the fourth quarter now, one more quarter left to go, 103-83. So, looks like Boston is going to win, and let me see what Cleveland, 144 left to go. 6 point is a 5-point. You can look like Detroit might be at the free throw line. 109, 104, 144 left to go in that game. But a win by Cleveland, and they're still going to be right underneath the Knicks by half game. A loss, and there'll be a game and a half if the Knicks win this one.
Yeah, but that's what I said to you. So, but what does this do to Detroit's psyche if they lose to an undermanned Cleveland team? Nothing?
You do nothing. It don't do nothing to their psyche. Why do nothing to their psyche? Because they got. I mean, but Cleveland, but Detroit is still. They got more wins. They got more wins than the Knicks. I mean, they're gonna lose games here. They're gonna lose. They're gonna lose games here and there. But
I got that. I'm just saying, if you get beat by a team and only one of your starters, or you only down one of your starters,
it don't matter. Like I said, because they both competitive, it don't matter. It's not like Cleveland getting below. Detroit losing by like 20 or 30 points. It don't matter. The game is close. It don't matter.
Wait.
Because they're competing. They're competing because they're competing.
I'm asking you, how would the game be close if you don't have your main guys?
No, but it happens sometimes. You don't have your main guys because the other guys because the other guys are performing. The Knicks players don't perform. That's the problem. They don't perform. These other teams' players are performing. They stepping up. Other players are stepping up. That shows other players are stepping up in the game too. That's what I'm saying. Because if this team now, obviously, if Cleveland, if they ain't had those two starters, they should be losing by 20 or 30 points. They're not. The other players are stepping up. That's what I'm saying. The Knicks players don't step up. You got to step up. Just because you don't have some players, other guys, next man up. You got to step up. That's what you're in the NBA for. You're supposed to be like the 15 best players in the NBA. I mean, in sport. I mean, what you call it, at the top of what you call it. You're not in the NBA just because they just need somebody to sit on the bench. You're supposed to
No,
be out there
and
and make some points and perform when you get out there. When your number is called, you're supposed to perform.
listen, I got all of that, but if you had to dictate, or you had to make a call on whether that game would have been close in that game, would you say that the game would be close with Mitchell and Harden out of the game?
Nah, they should win by double digits. I mean, and I'm
Okay,
pretty sure, they probably was. I'm
that's
pretty
all I'm
sure.
saying. So again, whether we look at it or not, Detroit is either playing a bad game, or like you said, they
Mhm.
just having players step
Yeah,
up
yeah,
to fill the
but
void.
then a lot of time what teams do, like I said, in the NBA, like I said, a lot of things is game time decision where those guys are playing. I mean, they doing shoot arounds and stuff like that, and then they just pull them and like they're not playing. So they think they're gonna play compared to like if you know earlier, like a day ahead, they're not playing at all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
That's why I
but
don't like with the NBA. They do
that
game
still
time
has nothing to
decisions.
do with it. That's if they're not
No,
playing in the game
no,
and the score
it's
still
still
ends up the way it is. It,
no, it still don't. But what I'm saying is, it don't changes their psyche. These dudes are not. I mean, their records are good records, though. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? It don't matter because, like I said, these guys are gonna have off games. Whether these players are playing. I mean, look at the
gotcha.
Spurs when they was playing. Look
There
at the
we go.
Spurs.
Right.
Look at the Spurs when they was playing. They sat Duncan, Ginobili, Robin. They sat them down a lot of times, and they teams still beat other teams because of their system. They ran a system, and guys are performing. But when you have a team, when the players don't perform, that's when you pisses you off. It's like you're
Right.
still supposed to be competitive in the NBA. You're an NBA basketball player. You get paid to perform, whether guys are there or not. You're supposed to step up and come in there and do what you're supposed to do. That's why you're in the NBA.
Tenfold.
If not, it's just like, bro. Then you need to. They just like go sit down, go play in the G League. All right, back to action. 106-85. Knicks with the ball. Diawara in the lane goes up and no good, but he is fouled. There's Monica. So Diawara be at the free throw line. Yeah, I was at the which going Hawks Wizard. Yeah, that's why we saw. What's my boy got? Which going is in the suites up in the suites, man. I was like, yo, that stuff was nice.
It worked out good.
Oh yeah, the suites. Like I said, it was like open buffet, all that stuff. You know, when you're in the suites, man, that's what I was like. Yo, this is what it's like.
The drinks part of the suite too.
All of that food, drinks. Yo, we had we was killing that thing, man. All top shelf.
Oh, for sure.
Oh man, I was like, this is what they did. It's like, yo, when they used to be like, yo, that's what these they be what you call it? It's like you get taken care of and stuff. All right, 108-87. Knicks with the ball now. Alvarado with the ball over to Towns. Back to Alvarado at the top of the key around the Towns screen. Alvarado in the lane, back to Towns and.
Was fouled.
Towns should have just took but he should have just put the shot up. It's like he can throw the ball back out. As soon as you hit a whistle, throw that ball up. As soon as you hit a whistle.
Yeah, but even a major factor in that is that when you pick and roll and go to the basket, look what happens. Look what happened.
All right, back to action and scored by the Knicks. 1 3-point field goal, 111-87. Bucks come right back. Rollins with a shot, no good. Rebounded by Dang. His step back 3-point shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Brunson. Brunson with the ball. I mean, over to Alvarado. Alvarado goes to Anunoby. Anunoby with the ball to Towns down the lane, lays it up, no good, but should have got a foul, no call. Unbelievable. Rollins with the ball. And the ball, and Towns, look. I mean, his next ball, that could have been a steal. I was like, bro, these guys don't, they don't look at what it's like, bro. Even at Diawara trying to take the turnaround. All right, Bridges with the ball. Bridges into the front court. Over to Diawara. Over to Towns. Towns, I'm not even going to say what happened. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bucks with the ball down to Cam Thomas. Shot is up good and a foul. This dude has no lift whatsoever, bro. Like I said, them knees are shot. Like as it gets up on the now, it's like, yo, you know how it's like, yo,
he's still young. What do you mean his knees are shot?
His knees are shot with them injuries. Like, you see how the dude runs up and down the court.
Because he's a clumsy with his big feet is.
Yeah. Like I
It don't
said,
have
he's
nothing
supposed to
to
be.
do with
Like I
his
said, he's
feet.
supposed to be.
His feet.
No, his feet and his knees are shot. If the dude can't get up, what do you think? You gonna jump
No,
to
it's
like his
his
feet?
feet. As he can't wheel those damn 22s on his feet.
No, it's not the wheels. It's like it's getting up. It's getting the
Oh my
lift.
God!
Where's the
As you
lift?
listen,
Where's
I
the lift?
told you, it's his feet, dude.
It ain't no feet. Like I said, it's just
Clumsy.
his lift. It's his lift. Cause Shaq had big feet and Shaq could get up off the ground. That dude got his knees are shot. That's part of the problem. It's like it ain't had nothing to do with the size of your feet. It has to do with your lift. If you got no lift, you ain't gonna look like that. And Alvarado with the lay-in 115 to 90. Like I said, bro, it's just like I said, that dude is like, yo, them knees is just like, yo, can't get up off the ground. That's what I'm saying. He gets up here off and then there, but like I said, he barely gets a
Exactly.
dunk. He
On
barely gets his
occasion.
hand over the rim for a dunk. Barely
When
gets his
he's
hands.
windmilling and when he's on a fast break
And
windmilling,
he's
you say,
and he still don't even hardly get up. It's like he's barely get the rim on that stuff too, man. It's like he's underneath the rim when he's doing that windmill for the dunk. He ain't above the rim. I have never seen his head above the rim because he ain't got no lift. Dude, you'll never his head will never go above the rim no more. Like I said, maybe back in the day when his young days, but he ain't doing it now. He 10 years in. Them knees is like, yo, you see how he runs up and down the court? You could tell. You could just look how he run up and down the court.
yeah, and I see it because his feet.
It's not. I keep
That's it.
telling you, it's nothing. It's nothing with his feet. I tell you, it's his knees. Like I said, the way the dude runs, that dude. Like I said, that dude knees are like kind of shot, bro. And I said, next year, let's see he come back next season if he's healthy. Like I said, come back next season, he's gonna still be running the same way. He ain't gonna be. His head ain't
Exactly.
gonna be head
He was running like that since Minnesota.
because he got no ups. He got no ups. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, early on his Minnesota days, he probably was getting up. You know what I'm saying? But somewhere along the line, like I say, he looked like damaged goods right now. You know what I'm saying? That dude looked like he be laboring up and down the court. Yep, you're right. No ups. As we used to say back in the day, he ain't got no ups.
No, I
He
know he
lost
don't
his
have no
ups. He's
ups,
lost his
but
ups. He lost his
he
ups.
didn't lose. He never had ups.
You saw hold on. You see how Jericho Sims? He say he's like, yo, he popped off the ground and his head is like above, almost hit the rim, and he's just looking down. He dunked down into the rim. Jericho dunked down into the rim. I know Towns probably looking like, damn, bro, I wish I had that. But 115-90, like I said, this is a game the Knicks should win anyway. Like I said, they'll be ready for this. We'll see this next game against San Antonio. And then also we're going to play OKC too, even without SGA. And like I said, they'll be ready too, even without SGA. I mean, like I said, they said what's name down there. I mean, they're probably going to Chet and what's the other dude going to play when we play them. And I think we played Denver. Yeah, the thing with Denver is like, see the reason why with Denver is like I don't really look at Denver too much. We kind of match up with Denver because Denver is almost like a slow team too. They're not really a high octane, fast paced team. That's one reason why the Knicks match up with them because I mean
No, we
Jokic
match
is
up
is
real
a
good
beast.
against them.
Yeah, because they play
The
half court.
the only reason why we match up badly, I think, against Detroit, because like I told you, I think Brown don't do a good job with the matchups with
No.
those five.
Two things is toughness and like I said, those other guys and they bench comes in and they do the work. That's the person. Toughness and them guys push the pace. They take it right out. They're not scared. That's what I'm saying. They play fast when they play the Knicks. The bench come in and then like I said, the physicality and stuff like that. I mean, they let them get away with fouls too and stuff like that. But the Knicks got to play tough too, though. You got to play tougher. You got to play with pace and play with tempo. That's what we're saying. That's why they have problems. And teams are going to keep running on the Knicks. They're going to keep running because the Knicks don't get back on defense. That's an easy 2-point basket. They're going to get it. Bridges with a fall away and in 117-90. Love the fadeaway. All right, Bucks with the ball. Porter Jr. with the ball over to Kuzma. Kuzma in the lane. Kuzma nowhere to go. Out to Portis. 3-point shot wide open, in and out. Rebounded by Towns. Ahead to Alvarado. Alvarado with the ball. Over to Hart. Over to Bridges. Over to Towns in the corner, guarded by Jericho Sims.
It's a bomb.
and Towns. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns. You know what? I'm not even calling no more foul. I ain't even calling no more Towns play because this is crazy.
Yo, bomb
What
city.
happened? What
Bomb
happened?
city.
To me, why he didn't throw it down? I mean, he was nobody's around to
You know
hammer it
why?
down.
Because he couldn't gather
No
those
ups.
feet to get back
No,
up with.
he got no ups. That's the whole thing. He got no ups. No lift. No lift is like, yo, the elevator is stuck. The elevator is stuck. You know what I'm saying? That's all it
Yo,
is.
it
It's
was
like, yo,
stuck. It was stuck
his
mid floor.
his brain said he wants to go up, but his body just ain't letting him go up like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, he get
Oh my
down on
God!
that.
Are you
Look at
kidding
that.
me?
All right, back to Towns. Towns with Miles Turner. Towns.
Look at he can't. You can see he can't even get those puppies moving. But he was fouled.
Them knees is crank. Them knees like this, like boop, 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 boop,
Look at
boop,
that! Look at that. He
boop,
tripping
boop,
them all
boop.
over his own puppies, but he was
Yeah,
fouled.
he can't get me. Yeah, he was foul, but I mean, yo, take your pick. Miles Turner is pushing and fouling, man. Even AJ Green, whoever came in there, is like, yo, Bucks with the ball. Knicks still with Bucks. Porter Jr. shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Towns over to Hart. Over to Alvarado now with the ball. Alvarado over to
Hey,
Diawara. Diawara over to back to Alvarado, guarded by Rollins. 3-point shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Towns, who lays it up and in. 119-90. And the Bucks quickly to AJ Green. Green looked like, yo, Green has not been trying to be like really like shooting that ball.
not at all.
Rollins with the 3 shot is up, no good. Hart with the ball into the front court. Hart looking, finds Towns, pull up 3-point shot is up and good. 122-90, timeout on the floor, Milwaukee.
There you go. See how he
32-point lead.
see how he aggressively he went for that rebound. That's what we need from him.
Mm-hmm.
Has nothing to do with those knees, his feet, or anything. Aggressiveness to go get the ball. And at this point, they should pull the starters and let the bench play. Get them well rested for Sunday. It's a
Rest
32-point
up.
lead. Let it go.
Rest up for Sunday. Enjoy your new car. Yeah, you too. Bye-bye. Yeah, and that's what they should do. Let the bench play, man. You might as well let the bench play. Yeah, Milwaukee been playing their bench.
Well, they got no choice. They should be. They should have been deeper in the bench. I didn't see the nice come in yet. The other untuneful brother.
You said what?
I didn't see the other brother in there. He should be in there playing.
Thanasis?
The masses, yeah.
Thanasis. Thanasis and Tentacupo.
So the
Yeah.
Cleveland down 3 starters.
Mm-hmm. Who am playing? Is Jared Allen playing?
No, Jared Allen and Mobley's playing. They the other shooter on their team, white dude.
Who, Wade?
No, Wade is not. He is not in. Wade is not
Dean
in, and
Wade.
then the other shooter is not in.
Other shooter. Well, it's 113, 111 right now. It's 7.7 seconds left to go in the game. Let me see. Mobley, Schroeder, Sam Merrill's playing. Jalen Tyson. Jalen Tyson is their starters. Allen, Mobley, Schroeder, Merrill, Jalen Tyson, Naquan, Thomas Bryant, Craig Porter Jr. How many Porter Juniors in this league?
A lot of them.
Porter Jr. is like
He's the other
Tobias,
point. He was the point
Duncan
guard.
Robinson, Asura Thompson. You said what?
But Porter, that Porter Jr. is the point guard on Cleveland.
Yeah, somebody. What other star are they talking about for Cleveland? Is it like missing Harden and what's his name? Because what's his name? Garland ain't on the team no more.
No, not Merrill. Who's the other shooter on their team?
Talking about Merrill, Wade. Wade ain't playing.
No, Wade is the bigger dude.
Yeah, I know, but he's not. But he's not playing. But he usually starts, I think.
Yeah, but it was the
Wade.
other shooting guard. He's been out for a minute.
Shooting guard. Who is it? Merrill, right? Sam Merrill. Yeah, let's tell you, Sam. Let me see who ain't. Keon else hasn't entered. Tristan. I think he's talking about Merrill. Merrill's starting today. All right, Knicks on empty the bench. Porte over to, and the ball is stolen. And Andre, man, he trying to do a windmill dunk and all that stuff, and he misses. Like, yo, see, Jordan Clarkson off the bench, his 3-point shot, no good. And off a Porty. And Kolick would check into the game for Alvarado. Now, this is, like I said, down there, like I said, these guys got to come in here and play. It's like, come in here and produce, do what you got to do. It's a blowout. Have fun out there. Bucks players. Is that Gary Harris? Yeah, Gary Harris. Gary Trent Jr. over to Jackson. His 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by.
He must be in the doghouse because he should have been playing too.
Diawara with the ball. Yeah, I don't know what Doc got going on over there, man. Gary Harris with the steal and dunks it. 122-92. Knicks inbounds to Sohan. Sohan with the ball into the front court. Over to Diawara. Diawara with the ball over to Kolick. Kolick back to Diawara. Back to Hukporty down low. Hukporty with the ball looking. Hukporty out to Kolick. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by, look like Clarkson, but it's out of bounds. Should be Knicks ball.
Damn, dude, they gave it to him too. It went into overtime. Overtime.
The Cavs in the Cavs game.
Yeah, because Tyson fouled what's the name bringing the ball up. You know how they go to just throw the ball up, and they gave him 3-point shots on it.
Mm-hmm.
He just wanted to foul him before.
Knicks with the ball and it's stolen by and Thanasis with the steal. He got fouled. Thanasis with the steal, and Thanasis about to go to the free throw line.
He's about to get his shine.
Thanasis got to get there and what you call it? He's in the scores book. He got to get to the free throw line.
He's in the books.
He says Thanasis and Tenacupo. Yep, his first free throw. He's one of the best hype mans in basketball.
For his brother.
I mean, and his second free throw is no good. But but if the Greek Freak gets traded, the Nationals will still be in Milwaukee, right?
No, he won't. He'll be wherever he goes.
Over to all right. And Diawara will check out, and Jameson will check into the game.
Jameson nobody has his goggles. Where's this guy? He didn't come prepared. He didn't think he was playing.
4 minutes left to go in this game, man. 122-93. Like, bench players, come in here, do something, man. Clarkson with the ball. Clarkson guarded by Thanasis. Around a Hukporty screen now. Clarkson. This dude and his dribbling, like I said, see why this dude is just like, it's just terrible, bro.
There we go.
All right, so it'll be Bucks ball.
The game is out of reach.
No, the game is out of reach, but it's like, bro, it just is like why you don't play. It's just like, bro, it's like even when he plays this, it's like, he just has a weak handle. I don't understand that shit with these type of dudes like this. That's crazy. Shot is up and good. 122 to 95. Knicks inbounds to Kolek to Jameson back to Kolek. Knicks got to start scoring. Got to score, bro. You in there? You got to perform, bro. Let's go. That's what we be talking about. Sohan takes a 3-point shot. Rebound and Sohan with the dunk. Way to move. 124-95. All right. Bucks with the ball. Thanasis with the ball. Over to Harris. Harris over to, see, who's 35? See who 35 is. The Knicks ball. 35 is, Pete Nance? Oh, Pete Nance. Okay. All right, Knicks with the ball. Kolek with the ball. Over to Clarkson. Over to Hukporti. Over to Kolek. A wide open 3-point shot and it's good. 127 to 95. All right, Bucks with the ball. Trent over to Nance. Nance with the ball. Over to Gary Harris. Over to Nance. Nance. Over to Harris. Like a little 2-man game. Over to Jackson. Jackson in the lane. Back out of Thanasis for a 3-point shot. I thought he was going to make it. Over to Kolek. Ahead to Sohan, and the ball goes out of his hand. 2:23 left to go in the game. All right, Bucks with the ball. Harris with the ball. Over to Trent Jr. Over to Nance. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Sohan. Sohan with the ball. Over to Clarkson. Clarkson with the ball. Looking. Finds Jameson. Jameson with the ball. Over to Kolek. Around to Jameson. Kolek. Another 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded. And foul. Jackson gets fouled.
I know, wasn't Jackson a up and coming player too? He used to be
yeah, that's what we saying. I don't know what Doc got going on over there, bro. What's going on? All right, Jackson with the ball into the front court. Over to Harris. Harris over to Trent Jr. His 3-point shot is up and good. 127 to 98. Knicks quickly inbounds to Kolek. Over to Sohan, to Clarkson. Over to Hukporti. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson with the ball. Jackson into the front court. Over to Trent in the corner. Over to Jackson. Back to Trent. And he traveled.
Even that.
All these dudes looking bad out here. All these dudes looking bad.
20 seconds in the lane.
Yeah, 121 left to go in the game. But like I said, just when you see the bench players come in, even though the game is out of reach, you still got to be out there doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Still got to be out there performing. And shot by Sohan, no good. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson with the ball. Jackson, a 3-point shot. Good grief. I mean, what the heck do these dudes be still? That's what I'm saying. Sometimes these guys is just like, bro, what they call?
Sometimes it happens. He was
what? Yeah, I had to turn away to look because I'm just like, yo, with the air ball, just like,
I don't know what the hell they just called, but
Bucks with the ball now. Over to Nance. Nance over to Trent. His 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hukporti. Over to Kolek. Kolek with the ball. Over to Hukporti. Over to Sohan. Over to Clarkson. His 3-point shot. He's fucking terrible. He just can't freaking play. That's what I'm saying. It's just like, and see, this is what I be talking about when I be telling you like this or other teams play that they perform. These guys don't perform. That's what I'm saying. Even in a blowout game, you supposed to be out here having fun and doing things like, yo, they just running, they just getting a lot of cardio, going up and down the court, throwing up bad shots and missing shots. It's like, it's just crazy, bro. That's why you see other teams are winning games. Like I said, they in games. Like I said, they got guys coming off the bench performing. These guys come off the bench and last 4 minutes. I'm talking about both teams, 4 or 5 minutes, and these guys are doing nothing. And the final score: Knicks 127, Bucks 98. So the Knicks go to 38-22 on the season. Bucks fall to 26-32 on the season. Give me the final stats for this game. For the New York Knicks, OG Anunoby finishes with 24 points, 3 rebounds. Karl Anthony Towns, 17 points, 13 rebounds, a double-double. Josh Hart, 12 points, 5 rebounds. Mikal Bridges finishes with 10 points, no rebounds, 6 assists. Jalen Brunson finishes with 27 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Off the bench, Jeremy Sohan with 2 points. Mohamed Diarra with 10 points, 3 rebounds. Was that Landry Shamet, but the big man off the bench with 15 points off the bench. Jose Alvarado with 7 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Tyler Kolek with 3 points off the bench. Overall shooting for the Knicks, 46 of 87 for 53%. 3-point shooting, 21 of 41 for 51%. Free throw shooting, Knicks was 14 of 16 for 88%. Rebounding, Knicks finished with 43 rebounds, 33 assists, 10 turnovers in the game, 7 steals, and 6 block shots. For the Milwaukee Bucks, Kyle Kuzma with 17 points, 4 rebounds. Miles Turner with 19 points, 4 rebounds. Kevin Porter Jr. with 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists. AJ Green with 7 points. Ryan Hollins with 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Off the bench, Bobby Portis with 14 points, 2 rebounds. Thanasis and Tenton Cooper with 1 point off the bench. Jericho Sims with 2 points, 4 rebounds. Gary Harris with 2 points. Gary Trent Jr. with 5 points. Cam Thomas with 7 points. Overall shooting for the Bucks, 33 of 77 for 43%. 3-point shooting, 16 of 42 for 38%. Free throw shooting, 16 of 22 for 73%. They finished with 34 rebounds, 23 assists, and 16 turnovers in the game with 5 steals. Once again, final score: Knicks 127, Bucks 98. Knicks go to 38-22 on the season. Bucks go to 26-32 on the season. Looking at some scores in overtime right now. Detroit up 120-119 with 138 left to go into overtime. Also, end of third quarter, Memphis up 101-70 over Dallas. End of the first quarter, Denver up 33-19 over OKC. Score that went final, Boston blows out Brooklyn 148-111. And that is a score around the association, man. Like I said, Knicks get this game, but the Knicks' next game will be Sunday at 1 o'clock against the San Antonio Spurs on ABC. I'll be back here to do that game. Knicks and the Spurs at 1 o'clock, a Sunday matinee in the Garden in New York. Let's see if the Knicks could do this to the Spurs in that game coming up. We'll see how they're going to play. We'll see. And to me, what's your final thoughts on the Knicks and this game?
Well, it's a good thing the Knicks was hitting shots, because then we wouldn't have to worry about no close finishes. But it's nice to see when the Knicks are making shots and they're within the realm of their playing, how they can play when they normally are hitting shots. We definitely going to need this come Sunday if we look to beat San Antonio. It's good to see him back in action. OG looked like he could be back on track. We need everybody, like we always say, all hands on deck. So long as everybody's playing to their potential, listen, sky's the limit for these dudes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Like I said, man, hey, good win for the Knicks. Like I said, we'll see how they play Spurs, man. Let me give a shout out to the chat. Dewani was good. Soldier, thanks for tapping in. Old man Knicks fan, also thank you for tapping in. Tudo, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in. G Money, thanks for tapping in. Iman Perry, salute, Soldier. Thanks for tapping in, man, as always, man. And like I said, man, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button on your way out the door for the Man Cave podcast, as well as the Aboriginal Sports Network. And also, if you're following on X, formerly Twitter, make sure you hit that follow button for S. God Media, the Man Cave Podcast, and Aboriginal Sports Network. And we'll see you guys back here on Sunday at 1 o'clock, man. Good win for the Knicks. Like I said, hopefully it continues against the Spurs at home in New York. Be a big contest on ABC. Wemby will be in town and stuff like that. It should be the third and final matchup between the Knicks and the Spurs. Like I said, they played it 3 times because of their cup things, other than it just be 2 times and stuff like that. But they'll play against the Spurs, man. Then after the Spurs game, I believe you play, OKC, on Tuesday. And then they got Denver, and I think, is it Toronto? Like, I know Denver's in there too. So a good stretch coming up for the Knicks, man. So we will be back Sunday at 1 o'clock, man. Till then, man, thank you everybody for tapping in, man. See you next time. See you Sunday at 1 o'clock. All right. Peace.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. God.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85 inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most